But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Sure, they got one leg.
What's up,
Whoa,
y'all?
hold on.
Is that line is 10
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's that dude. That's the TikToker.
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us one. Wait, turn up.
Hold on. We gotta give him words. We gotta give him words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ambidextrous. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another big one.
Another big
Chronicle.
one. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words? Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get their flex up. When it come to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kinda like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it. I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt. Filming on the phone, gotta get it on your camera. They got questions, here is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level, I'ma go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the Chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the Chronic, that's where the Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Winning in my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike. On the zip up, I get props. Whenever I be spitting, they gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the Chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow, you know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assisting. I'm Michael Jordan, these rappers like Pippen. Think they got my level, homie, they be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They put my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make them panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting off the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse. The beat style, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend. Let's go. What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay, a grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear
Motherfucking grizzly
drinking
bear.
milk.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk.
Weirdo.
That's
You
what I
drinking
thought
milk
of.
out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow,
I do.
so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, come on, yeah. In the forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, in the forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, yo, my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk, yeah, I'm a grizzly, it's mad facts, us bears, we got a bad rap, yeah, people aren't really aware, when they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared, they like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food, damn, hey, yo, his size is godly, he might even catch us and eat our bodies, yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw, people scared of my teeth, scared of my claws, people scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I've been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Oh shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there, yeah. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, hey. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, go and pour a glass of milk for the bears. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize your camp. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You like my background, baby?
Oh, it's your birthday card.
Yeah, you like it?
Spaghetti.
Yeah, it's cool. I made so Vicky got my birthday card. So, some people might know it was at my live this morning. My live apologizing for falling asleep in movie night last night. I don't even know if you got to see the end of the movie, guys. Baza, I've asked Baza, but he hasn't replied back to me yet. Asked Baza if the movie ended. Johnny wasn't there, so he doesn't know.
Yes, you did fall asleep.
I know I fell asleep. I'm asking if the
ended.
movie ended. I'm asking if the movie ended. If it's a little bit good, isn't it? It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the background.
No,
like
but
it.
Roger rings me. Like, I'm not being funny. When I am asleep, I am dead to the world. You ain't gonna wake me up. Not even a bomb's gonna wake me up.
No, I mean I wake up really late, but if I haven't slept for a while, then. But in general, just a little noise wakes me. PJ, yeah, it finished, all good. Another started, but you woke up about 10 minutes. No, what? Another started from a movie site. So on a movie site, another one started. That's weird. Okay, so you got to see the whole lot of Snatch then. I actually woke up this morning in the same place as like the movie last night. So what I did is I woke up in place and I was like, oh, and I checked Rumble and I couldn't really get to it. It was also, but for some reason it managed, like Rumble, you have to stop yourself. StreamYard, you have to stop as well. But Rumble is stopped. I didn't have to end the live stream. It had already stopped. And so did the StreamYard side. So I thought Vicky had come in and done it. And no, she hadn't. So maybe if Rumble see you asleep for a while, maybe they automatically stop it. I don't know. Woke up feeling shite the other night.
No, chilling.
Yeah, can I just say happy birthday to Little Wings Man, Alan? Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Hey, oh, by the way, guys, technically, I am not 49 until 11:57 p.m. I did know that, but I totally forgot about it. My mum replied to me this morning on WhatsApp and said, no, 11:57 p.m. How inconsiderate is my mum and dad for conceiving me in such a time to make me be born at 11:57 on the hot summer of 7th of July, 1976. So I've only got a 3-minute birthday to the 8th of July, 11:57. So I've got 3-minute birthday. How inconsiderate are my mum and dad for conceiving me in such a time? That's really bad, isn't it? My mum and dad
I'm sure when they were conceiving you, they were really thinking about what time you would be born.
Well, they should have been. I've only got a 3-minute birthday. That's not fair.
And I'm sure your mom just
Yeah,
wanted
well,
to
yeah,
know.
true that, Jeff. True that. I like what Jeff said there, actually.
Yeah.
That's really true. That's really true. Because when you're conceived, when it's the spark of life, that's it. You're alive. So technically, it shouldn't be called a birthday. It should be called conceived day. It should just be called when you are, yeah, but technically he's right. He's right. Absolutely. Well, at least the film finished in that then. That's good. I've noticed Jim's put up a new one, and I'm going to have to download this one for specifically because it's for me. It's called PJ's Purple Moon. So let me just say hello to everybody first. Oh, I haven't got the overlay on.
I'll put the link in from my community post.
It's perfectly up to you. What community post for who?
I did a community post earlier.
Who? About who?
I didn't specify who.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Jono Foist, Heron song, thank you. Bless you as well. She said, happy birthday. I'm at work by 10. So, happy birthday once again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Heron. Like I said, 11:57, 3-minute birthday, out of order. My mum and dad telling you. Jermaine's in the house, turned his anus. Hey, Anus, thanks for the video. Thanks for naming the Purple Moon one after me. Bless you, bro. Babe, what you doing? Oh.
Sharing my community post.
Oh, you're a weirdo then. Why'd you have to go to the side? I hate it.
Nothing worse than a fake friend who happily stabs you in the back while smiling to your face. I was your friend and had your back. You just stabbed me in the back repeatedly. Buckle up, buttercup.
No, I buckle up, buttercup. Repeatedly. And you just repeated what somebody else said.
Yep. I did. I own it. No, there's two more.
Well, let me help then.
Well, I can't see them. Oh,
by the way, when I'm playing Jim's
if I cut
video,
you off, you probably handed me the scissors.
There you go.
There you go.
Cool.
And if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But whoever I wrote it for, defo will know that it's for them.
Right, cool. Let me continue to say hello to people. Blooming hell, I was saying hello, and you got your thing up. Right, thank you. And thanks, Jermaine, for the thing. Thank you, happy birthday, thank you. It's a Jim in the house. Happy Mentally Divergent, thank you, Matt, bless you. I was going to say happy birthday to you as well, but it's not your birthday. Yeah, no, like when you read someone's greeting, you're like, same back. But when it's happy birthday, you're used to saying the same back. I was like, yeah, same to you. Jono in the house. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Jeff Conkle, thank you very much, bro. Thank you. I was going to say you two there as well, but bless you, man. Little Wings in the house. Happy birthday, Alan. Bless you, dude. Who else we got? I think Paul McPigrigar. Good to see you, bro. Always a pleasure. Iwan T, thanks for coming. Always a pleasure seeing you guys. Chilling in the house. Happy birthday, Lou. Cheers, man. Cheers. Loving you. Still loving this microphone he gave me, man. Thanks. Yeah, that's my birthday present from him for years to come. that microphone. Fantastic microphone, love it. And the boom stand. He sent me the boom stand and the cable, so I just had to plug it in. That was it. Well, Vicky actually set it up, and then I plugged it in. Little many up returns for your information. I crashed out after Snatch 2. Oh, cool. But it was weird because I woke up and the stream had done. It ended. And the thing is, even if I end it in StreamYard, I still have to end it in Rumble. And I went to Rumble to end it, and it already ended. So I think if you're asleep for a little while, they notice you're asleep, they'll turn it off themselves. Because they do that on YouTube. YouTube, you're not allowed to do a live stream and be asleep. That's one of the rules. You're not allowed to do a live stream on YouTube and be asleep. So maybe it's a similar rule. If they catch you asleep for too long, then that's it. They maybe stop it. I don't know. That's the only way I can see it. Because I didn't turn it off. I didn't. I think that's it. See Lightning News, Terry News. Good to see you guys. Always a pleasure.
The dog is a knob.
Yes. The dog's a knob.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, so what I was going to say is while I play Jim's video, or videos, 2 videos maybe, stick in any links, 10-minute links, whatever, anything you want, because there's no topic. There's no topic. It's just if you've got a link of anything you want us to see, no longer than 10 minutes, 10 minutes kind of average, no longer than 10 minutes, sort of thing. Just put the link in. We'll have a look at it, Yahweh bless you, PJ, and you, Jeff, and you. Bless you, man. Yeah, so just put links in. If you haven't got any links, then I'll bloody have to find something, won't I? Yeah, stick links in if you want, and then we'll do like an hour odd here, and then we're going to go over to Rumble and just play music videos, just play music videos. Oh, I mean, you can have some else if you want, but just music videos, it's like an hour or so, just playing music videos or something, or anything else, whatever. Maybe, I don't know, a box of clips, whatever, over in Rumble. The whole party is here, I see. Yes, here for a bit, but when it comes to playing copyrighted music, we'll have to do that in the Rumble side after an hour or so. So just stick links in. For I'm going to be here for about an hour and a half. So stick links in. There's no topic. Just stick a link in. It could be a website, it could be a video, whatever. Yo, Jamie in the house. How is you doing, man? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Jamie.
Like I say, it's technically not my birthday till 11:57, and then I've got 3. Sorry, it's the wrong one. And then I've got 3 minutes left. How inconsiderate, mommy. Bless you, bro. Bless you. Again, still loving the cartoons, man. Loving the cartoons. So yeah, stick some links in if you like. If you don't, then I'll have to find something to do.
Are you going to say stick some winks in then?
Stick some winks in, Stick some winks in.
So.
Yeah, I won't be watching the one at AIDS for Seafarer Aid put out again.
Can I say though, like Tourette could turn me into a full-blown troll?
Yeah, but there is trolls, right? You've got bad trolls, but then you have troll communities that troll like PDF files and stuff, which is kind of justified. They troll them to get them off the internet, to get them to stop talking to kids, and you know what I mean. So you get troll communities that are actually quite good. Foster, good to see you, bro. Fuzzy Foster. Oh well, in that case, I'll retract my well wishes until later, PG. No, because it's not fair. I have to adopt the whole day because I've only got 3 minutes.
That's Jamie's link for his channel. I've just put in chat, and then I'll get Tourette's channel.
Jamie's channel is doing well, I think. Let me have a look. Actually,
do you know what? If Arwen wasn't a piece of poop, I wouldn't be tempted to turn into a troll. But he really is a piece of poop.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going to, right, what we'll do, I'm going to do Jim's observation, and then I'm going to do Jamie's last video from a month ago. It's only 3 minutes and 10
Hi,
seconds.
Captain Caveman.
So we're going to do that. We'll do that just for fun. Captain Caveman, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Right, let's get Jim's observation up. So, I'm going to have to download this one for myself, Jim, as well, once I use it, if that's okay. Right, turn this exactly where it is. Thanks for the birthday card, babe. This is the birthday card I got from Vicky. It's a 3D one. You can't see the 3D pop out there, but I showed it in this morning's stream. My oops, sorry I fell asleep stream with the dog puppy eyes. Yeah, any links, no longer than 10 minutes. Just stick them in. Like I say, there's no topic at the minute. I'm going to have to get rid of the banner for now. Little Wings, I'll put the banner back up soon, just because I can't see myself. Put the banner back up in a little bit when there's no video on. Where's the blooming? There it is. Again, happy birthday, Alan. Fantastic. Right. Jimenez.
Hi, Sonny.
Sunny and howdy PJ and Vicky and you awesome and awesome people in chat. I've only missed 18 minutes, so well, all you've missed is me just chatting rubbish. Really, I'd say I'm like, I'm not even on screen. Oh, I am on screen. I can hardly see myself because of the card thing. I like blended in a wee bit. What did I say? Yeah. Nothing's really going on yet. So, like I say, there's no topic. If anybody's got any links for anything, it doesn't matter. Anything, obviously, within reason. Anything. It doesn't have to be about flat earth. It doesn't have to be about scripture. It can be about flat earth. It can be about scripture, but it doesn't have to be anything. Anything. It could be comedy. It could be anything just to look at or review or whatever, but no longer than 10 minutes. So I'll start off with Jim's observation, obviously. And then Jamie's, because no links so far. Right, Jamie, birthday stream, but Jimenez, there we go. Jim in the house as usual. So, this is Jim has done PJ's Purple Birthday Moon. Jim, thank you very much, bro. You're a star, dude. You're a star. I have to, you're a star. Do you get
I've already
it?
put Jim's link in.
Oh, yeah, that was about to be right. That's for the people I've been subbed, and that's also for people watching the chat replay. Right. Thanks, Jim. I'm going to have to get this link and download it now. So I've got it. Share. Copy link.
Jeff said Brian's Logic has a good video.
Yes, I did notice that. We could have a quick look at that actually as well. But it's over 10 minutes, but we could skip through it a bit. I'll do Jamie's first, then I'll have a look at Brian's Logic's video. Why not? Right. I've got the wrong tab. Likey wakey. All done. Right. Cool. Biggie wiggy. Soundy woundy. Play away.
If the dog barks, I'm really sorry. She's angry.
Nice. Oh,
She's angry.
That's really cool.
Do you know why she's angry?
Why?
Because the gardener's here.
Oh, no doubt.
Bye, Jeff. Have a great day.
Was you talking to the gardener, babe?
No, I said, bye, Jeff. Have a great day.
Oh, Jeff. All right. Bless you, man. Thanks for turning up, dude. Thank you, brother. Yeah, as you say, Yahweh bless. Yahweh bless. Nice one, dude. See you in a bit.
Did
Hold on. Did what?
Did everyone hear me call Brenda a cock in a frock last night?
Well, I'm sure they did. For classes. I can't remember the timestamp, babe. It's a pain in the ass to get.
Roger thought Keith booted me. I booted myself because I was just gonna scream.
No, Keith was laughing. He's the one. He's the one that first laughed when you said it. Cock in the frog. I could try and find it. It might take me a minute. Come on.
Yesterday was a day to tell fake ass people to F the hell up.
Come on.
Cock in a frock, Jono. Gender bender Brenda is a cock in a frock.
I certainly was, Little Wing. No, so who said it? Yeah, Little Wings.
Little Wings.
You were born during the big 76 heat wave, apparently. Absolutely. And that's why I always say it. I was born in the hot summer of 76, and my mom and dad says it was hot, really hot. But look how pale I am. I was born pale in the hot summer of 76. Isn't that so unfair? So unfair.
You think that's unfair, right? Think about your poor mom being heavily pregnant in the heat.
She could have given me a bit of melatonin in my skin.
Listen, right, I've been pregnant in hot weather and it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, my mum's told me all the stories about being in the hospital and that. She loves telling them stories. You'll see it when you come to our house, babe. You haven't come yet, but you'll see it.
I know.
She's come and met you, but when you go to her, you see what she was like when she was here, telling stories and that.
Aye.
Anyway, I'm taking this back a little bit. Download it. Upload.
Ah. Hi, Joe.
Joe King in the house.
Did you see what?
What?
Little Wing said, I vaguely remember it. My dad hooked up car battery to the TV so we could watch Corrie during the blackout.
Oh, there used to be loads of power cuts in the winter, though, when I was a kid.
You don't
Loads
get
of
them as
power
much
cuts.
now.
Oh, no, you don't. Bit power cut, you do now and again, but they're on within 10 minutes. When I was a kid, power cuts lasted hours or sometimes days.
Hi, Jeff. Jeff Gashead in the house.
Jeff Gashead in the house.
No, somebody needs to make a song about Gender Bender Brenda being a cock and a frog and a beast.
Jim, thank you for that, man. I've downloaded that now. I'm just about to upload it to StreamYard, actually. And then he's got a 1990 Puffin Billy. Have a look at it. It's only 19 seconds.
I went to school with someone that was born in the leap year.
Hold on. Wait, Thursday. Yeah, man. That's cool.
Did you see what Jamie said?
Oh, I will, babe. When I will. Well, just give me a chance.
It'd be a good song.
Say again.
Little Wing said, haha, I think you've written it. Because
There
I
you
said
go.
someone needs to write a song. Yeah, but I can't sing.
You don't have to sing it. You just write it. Somebody else will sing it.
Hi,
Everyone
Big
can sing
Pine.
it. Sirius could sing it, you know? Somebody could sing it. I heard of what Brenda said to you earlier, PJ, was bang out of order. You should play this, PJ, and Vicky. Okay, what is it?
Do you know who else was saying that kind of shit, though? That Graham 9.
Right, what is this? Let me see it. Francis
That Graham
Arnold.
Nolan was
Boys
saying-
Will Be Girls, right. That's a video. We're going to watch that. We're going to do that one after
Babe,
I do. Hold on, babe. What? Hold on. What?
that Graham 9 was saying the same kind of shite that Brenda was saying.
Oh no, I know. Graham 9 is a troll. He might be a flat earther, but he's a troll. And Joe, I don't know why he came to mine. He doesn't believe in God. He doesn't have
It
a
was
relationship
mine.
with Jesus. No, I'm saying he used to come to my stream all the time. Talking about every day. I don't know why he used to come to mine. Because I'm scriptural. in general, and he does it, and he was always in mine. So what the hell was he doing here if I'm scriptural? You know, and you've always got him in the Chillstar Deluxe in there, always trying to get people say, nah, listen to me, listen to yourself. Don't listen to God. I mean, you can't even prove God. So I always say, listen to what's in me. You know what I mean? They're actually trying to pull people away from God. They're Goliathers.
You called me a P word, Shagger.
Yeah, call Vicky a P-A-K-I Shagger.
Shagger.
I know. Anyway,
Like I don't know.
It's meant to be a Baptist stream.
I know, but like I didn't know. I had 2 kids with the dickhead.
Well, I know. But you're so that defines you then. So
No.
are you still a P-A-K-I Shagger when you're with me?
No.
Well then, exactly. So here you go, silly.
I don't like the P word.
I know. Right, so I'm going to play the 3-minute cartoon of Jamie's, and then he put a link in for Francis Aaron, Boys Will Be Girls. We're going to try play that, look at that, review that without getting banned. Right, let's have a look at Jamie's first. Jim, thank you. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to upload it to StreamYard. Jim, thank you, brother, for that video. I'm naming it like that. I love it. I love purple, so fantastic, bro. Thanks for doing that. I'm uploading it now. I'd fight.
Jono said, because Little Wing said, I only know him as, like Brenda as a voice backstage. And Jono said, I've seen him, Little Wings, a decade ago on RV's live stream. Still could not erase the horror.
Well, that's it.
I'm Marlena.
Yeah, hold on. I have to get rid of something. I've got too much in here. So I have to get rid of a video of some sort. Which one? No. No, I can't get. Oh, yeah. No, I deal with it. I know which one.
Little Wings, exactly. They know what they're doing with their money.
Right.
But there was just no need for it.
That's it. There isn't.
Purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm.
Can blame Chillin for that one.
Chillin can't even say it himself. He's Scottish.
The camera fell down. He had tits. Harvey was horrified like the rest of us.
I know. John told me that. But was RV? Was it a debate or something? My signal's gone.
She thinks she has a cunt, but truly in reality, he has a cock. Sorry for the vulgarity. I wouldn't worry about it, Matt.
I'm getting these videos lined up. Captain America. I called him Captain America. Oh, wow. Captain Caveman, he just called him Captain America. He says I'm getting his video lined up. Right, so Jamie, then I'll do Captain America. It's only a few 16 seconds. Then we'll have a look at the 8-minute video of Francis Aaron. Right. There we go. Let's do it.
John, bet it's a widow one.
So did he have implants then? Obviously they're not real, but was it implants or was it prosthetics?
It could just be chicken fillets in a bra.
You know? Right. This one.
If you saw
you can see
wielding
already,
that he probably had like shit.
Like, right, there we go.
Howdy, folks. Let's take a stroll in the woods and see what we can find.
Hey, Marlene, good to see you. Always a pleasure.
Oh, looky here. I hope he doesn't have a baseball bat.
I don't have a baseball bat, but I got other quite sharp things. I mean, think that piece of shit burglar.
Look at you see. I like the doll, the Owen Benjamin doll. Nice one.
I thought, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna get his house. And they saw a guy with this in his hands come up to him. I think that he probably like shit his pants and run away. What did you if you saw me wielding this, looking very?
No, if I've seen someone else wielding that, it might be scary. If I see you wielding that, I take it off you and tell you to sit down.
Angry at you when you knew you just broke it? Yeah.
Fuck that.
Let's go. It's me.
Troll, what the fuck are you even doing here?
I have come here to kick ass.
Just fuck off. You have even less of a life than I do.
That's impossible.
Die, pieces of shit.
No, I don't think I will.
Asshole.
What's the matter? Angry, you got tricked again and revealed how you really feel.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Yeah, the guy with the long hair. That's Arwen. Little Wings. That's Arwen. I used
Freddie
to be a
Mercury
supporter.
off Wish.
Yeah, I used to be a supporter of him. I used to actually give him money and stuff until he said some weird stuff about Jesus, and I was like, nah, none of that. And then he called flats his kids faggots. Then I was off, completely off.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Fuck.
You want to take your own advice, Arwen?
Fuck yourself with a fucking death. Do it.
F yourself with an effing what? And was that meant to be a gun? Because you held two fingers together? Or was that meant to be a stabbing implement? Or was that just meant to be tickling your chin? I don't know. He says, go effing kill yourself with what? Your fingers? Pointed
Like
under your fingers pointed to your chin? That's not going to kill you.
He maybe should take his own advice.
Oh, yeah.
Salon.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking scum.
On guard, you filthy snot weasel.
Or, no, not really. That's actually... Or...
Up his nose.
Not really.
He did that a lot. It's not always... He always says things like, yeah, I never get really ill because I take this supplement, I take that, I take Alex Jones' supplements. I'm fine, man. You know what I mean? And look now, sniffling like a rascal on a rascal day.
Arwen drinks pee.
That's fucking revolt.
What?
Arwen drinks pee every day.
He might do.
Hi, Rod.
Scumbag! Kill yourself!
Let's go, Snot Boy.
Snot Boy.
Fucking limbs off! Fucking hell.
See, Leighton, that's what I should have done. That's what I should. I only supported him for about 6 months to a year, wasn't it? But yeah, I found him so bizarre. I went back and never went back to watch. Fair play. I wish I'd done the same.
Make it stop, make up. Captain Seamoss. Limbs off, Troll. Chopping you off to fucking pieces of meat. Kill yourself, scumbag. That's more like it.
Nice.
Oh, God fucking hell.
I just love what you've done with the place.
Frick! I hate it!
That's good, Jamie. Excellent, bro. Excellent. Right, so we want to show captain's one. It's only a little one. It's only a little one. 16 seconds. Jamie, man, you're so talented in them cartoons. I don't know how you do it, man. I do the basic editing in videos. I don't know how you do all that.
Heliocentric astrology is a new system of personally determining the primary fund of mental and physical forces and their results in mental aptitudes that dominate the nature of the individual as based upon date of birth.
Yeah, man. Crazy stuff. There's so much you see in there. So what's this? Heliocentric astrology. Wow. The whole book. Oh, I'm bookmarking that. I am bookmarking that. Look. Look at this. Watch. Hold on. Hey, what's his name? KV just put this in. So it's heliocentric astrology. It's whole book. 298 pages. Look. Yeah, got to keep hold of that. See their bollocks and that. Use their own bollocks against them. Yeah. Cool. Nice one. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. You got your astrology shit there. Obviously. Heliocentric astrology. And so it's got astronomy in there. Talking astrology. Yeah, cool. Cool, I've got to bookmark that. Done. Bookmarked. Now back to where here we go, this one. So share that one instead. Right, cool. We'll do that one. Back there. Yeah, done that one. I've done that one.
What
right.
did I miss?
Nothing. Just about to do this. It's an 8-minute video that right, I'll just read what he said. Further up. Hold on, I'm doing it here actually. Hey Roger, the link's up there if you want to come in. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
What, babe?
Yeah, I've just seen.
Seen what?
In chat.
What about? Oh, what? Seen what in
There's a
chat?
snake lurking.
What do you mean?
In chat.
I can't see anybody in chat.
I can see a big snake in chat.
Babe, there isn't.
So how come I can see it?
Well, I can't. What are you talking about, babe?
I'll show you.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be a snake in the chat that can go suck a doorknob.
Yeah, his spanner's gone. I'm not banning him, but he's not being a...
I'll ban him.
No, he's not being a mod. Don't ban him.
I've timed him out. Snake.
Yeah. I didn't see it.
I did.
Yeah. Right. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was doing. I was looking for the
What happened, Little Wings? I'll tell you what happened. So somebody who was meant to be my friend thought that they could talk shit about me, tell me to, what was it? Buck up, buttercup. Also, when David Banner was slagging me off, Ryan was in his chat and David Banner said, oh, you're friends with Vicky. And Ryan said, oh, don't worry about me. Carry on.
Yeah, while they were slagging off Vicky, he was allowing it. He was there, not saying anything. Just letting them. I didn't know this until really recently, and then I seen the comment that he's put in a certain thing, saying certain thing. You're like, what the hell are you on about?
Yeah. No.
I mean, the thing, the actual subject of the matter had nothing to do with Ryan. Then Ryan puts his tuppence in there for no reason, and it was towards Vicky. I don't know what was. Can't repeat what was fully said because I can't remember off my top of my head.
I'll go and get it. Don't worry.
No, I'm not, babe. It's about the stream. Don't need to do it now. It's meant to be about the stream. No hassle.
So Ryan, suck it up, buttercup.
Anyway, yeah, he's just been, yeah, he's been two-faced basically. I I heard what Brenda said to you, LPJ, was bang out of order. Yeah, it was the other night on Flatches, but Seafarer Raiders obviously made a shot on it. I heard what Brenda said to you, LPJ, was bang out of order. You should play this, please. Yeah, right. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Hopefully we don't get stream stop for it. only just, listen, it's not me saying it to, but it's my missus. And I'm going to support my missus because she's been loyal to him. And
even when everyone else told me what he was, I was loyal to him. I defended him and everything. And do you know what? He is no friend to anybody. And he ain't. He's a shit staring twat. But I will put the link in so you can all go on and see.
Yeah, enough. Because we're not going to keep going. It's meant to be about the stream where we're doing anything. We're doing anything. Hey, Jeff Garstead, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Right, let's do this one. So, Jamie's saying we should watch this because of Brenda. All right, so let's see what we're on about. And it's called... What? Wait,
go to Louis' comments in that link I've just put up and you'll see.
You know, wait till I stop talking before you said it. Right. It's called Francis... Well, it's Francis Aaron channel. Boys Will Be Girls. Right, I'll put a like on it. Let's do it. Where's that? Well, I need to get rid of the thing. Where's it going? Yeah. Hey, Matt. How you doing, bro?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, just doing this is the link at what you call?
Hi, Matt.
Jamie put in because of what Brenda said to me. So we're gonna have a little review of this. See what it's saying. Right, so Boys Will Be Girls. Wow, what the hell? Left axis.
Yo, a man cannot become a woman any more than a man can become a bat. Yeah, these crackpots will stop at nothing, so of course I'm gonna catch a ton of flack. Look, even if a man self-identifies as a bat, adapts his swagger and acts oddly, even if he's utterly convinced he's a bat and believes he's a bat trapped in a man's body, to the extent that he fits artificial web wings on his back and lives a nocturnal lifestyle in a cave hanging from the ceiling, even if he sleeps perched upside down, even if he somehow installs a nifty interface to navigate the world via echolocation, feeds on a diet of fruit and insects and blood on special occasions. In order for all the world to recognize him as a bat, he gives his fake wings a flap. Sorry to break it to you, but still, this does not make him a bat. Cause a bat is a bat, and that is a fact. Question, can a bat be a bat whilst at the same time not be a bat? No, he's either a bat or he's not a bat, and he can't transform at the drop of a hat. And if I voice a doubt, nor is it batophobic to point this out.
I'm somewhat perplexed that I even have to say this. Nevertheless, it's an act. Listen, that man is not a bat. He is a man
dressed as a bat. Likewise, man cannot magically become woman. Even if he seeks a life beyond one, cannot negate biology with a wave of the magic, the assignment one. The transgender woman has no womb, no ovaries. XY chromosomes encode the genes. She does not have periods regularly, plus will never experience pregnancy. Has no acquaintance with menstruation. Required a facelift to make him will never have to endure childbirth and has only surgically vagina. Biologically, it's a falsehood, because it seems to me they're bluffing. Psychologically, a man does not know what it means to be a woman. Perhaps I misunderstood. Nonetheless, I reckon this claptrap hasn't done him good. The man who self-identifies as a woman has but a man's grasp upon womanhood. That is to say, next to nothing, and yet he's sworn he's not gay. Perhaps it's an extravagant act of mimicry, an extreme form of cosplay. With that being said, if a man wishes to live his life imitating a woman or a bat, if a man's in a muddle in his struggle in his act, finds himself puzzled and befuddled and attached, if a man's having trouble in his struggle.
No, in the comment section, see, Lightning, you can put links in. Even if you're not.
No.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I know, but he thought it was a screenshot.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you can't put links in. Because he said, I didn't know you can share a link for the comment section.
You can send for a community post, you can.
Oh, yeah, you can still share it. At the bottom, it's still got an arrow where you can share it off. I thought you meant you could. You didn't know you could comment in a community post. but you can't. Sorry, put a link in a community post. But you can't put a link in a community post anyway. But that's not what you're saying. But yeah, no, you can't share it. You can't share it.
When it's all said and done, he doesn't have a stomach for the fact. But the remedy would be to proclaim himself as a woman or a bat. Fine, but if that man then demands in law that I'm to recognize him as a woman or a bat, when he's blatantly neither a woman nor a bat, then what type of logic is that? If it's now been declared a diabolical act to plainly state what is a biological fact, what then? They have a lack of any proof. People, what happened to the truth?
Boys will be girls and girls.
Yeah, it is a community post, but there is screenshots in the community post, isn't there? The pics are screenshots.
No, I didn't go that low.
No, but what do you mean? I thought did you not put the screenshots of certain things in?
No, not in. No.
I thought you put.
No, I put the community post where he told me to book up Buttercup.
I bet is that not the screenshot of it?
No, that's the actual thing where I've replied, you've replied, and whatever.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Will be boys.
Coming soon to a school near you.
This is the new normal.
Yeah, it is the new norm.
Boys will be girls and girls will be boys.
Yep.
Gender's a social construct.
These folks.
So it is. So
Hey, so how many goddamn genders are there? And who dreamt up this empty drama? They plumbed the depths and spun this web, and now biology is under threat, courtesy of the gender theory herd. Gender's a spectrum. Haven't you heard? The concept of gender is fluid.
Reality check.
You are deluded. But now these pitiful little fools wish to teach this piffle to kids in school. Madness in the individual is rare, but amongst herds, it is the rule. When 50% of millennials think gender's a spectrum, I pity the next generation. Condemned to be raised by a bunch of eunuchs who slept through sex education. But there's a difference between sex and gender. When will you dimwits learn? Up until 1955, gender was naught but a linguistic term. But our findings reveal the traditional male and female binary is false. Plus, we've discovered the socially constructed nature of gender is entirely a fault. They talk of findings and discoveries. These findings have been trending, but these people can't tell the difference between finding and inventing. And so they broke with reality, enter the age of social insanity. I, for one, won't be stroking their vanity. Now I'm told this is blasphemy, cause
boys will be girls and girls will be boys.
Coming soon to a school near you.
This is the new normal.
Boys will be girls and girls will be boys.
Gender's a social construct.
These folks have lost touch.
Transition. Reassignment in progress. Why is it 8 minutes longer?
These folks have lost touch.
But I too shall assert the humanities. I shall be deemed a pioneer when they hear me. I'm gonna create my own field of so-called research, and I shall call it age theory. I've cottoned on to the clever tactics that are draped in elegant gilding. There are 10-year-olds who act like geriatrics and pensioners who behave like petulant children. Hence, age is a social construct, a hoax that they hope would suppress us. The gerontocracy constructed the concept of age so as to oppress us. Throughout life, we merely perform our age. It seems that we were out of sync. If I'm a 5-year-old who on the inside is 21, why should I not be legally allowed to drink? Our own age is something we ought to be free to designate. Allow me to demonstrate by the standards of the evil gerontocracy. I'm seen as being 28, but I self-identify as a 75-year-old. Age is a spectrum. I should get my free bus pass, and the state should pay me my pension. Social justice. I demand my rights. I want to choose my own birthday. I'm an OAP in a boy's body. You better watch what words you use in the workplace. You need to use my pronouns. I reject your request for more evidence. I demand that henceforth I be referred to as Your Eminence. My personal pronoun is we. My possessive pronoun is quiz. My reflexive pronoun is himself. You better note down this list. I self-identify as a septuagenarian. Safe to say I may screech if anybody points out I'm not what I say I am. They're engaged in hate speech. I call for the state to stop these tyrants, to have them gagged and silenced. They created a toxic climate that lies and act of violence. How dare they make such a vague suggestion and question my age expression? Away with the ageist bigotry. Today I declare the age of age fluidity.
Did you hear about a 60-year-old who self-identified as a 6-year-old, enrolled himself back in primary school, and had the other kids entirely fooled?
But
How
You
do we
imagine?
measure age? Without sounding dumb, I thought it was by the amount of times the Earth's done a 360 around the sun.
You know?
No, age is a spectrum. If you acknowledge that, then it's changeable. I may look 60, but I'm 6.5. I'm transgenerational. The concept of age is an arbitrary constraint. And on this basis, I've been contemplating whether to declare myself ageless. Age is a recent invention, interwoven in a total conflux. There's no discongruity between a boy and a man. Man is a social construct. They love this term, social construct. They think everything's a social construct. These ogres have told me to sew my gob short. I'm hoping I won't get locked up. But if nature doesn't mold his conduct, if it's all a social construct, then it follows the idea that everything's a social construct is itself a social construct. They've socially constructed the entire concept of social constructs. So the clock struck. I suspect these folks have lost touch. I revoke their broke rhetoric. What an absolute load of bollocks. Has biology been abolished? Has psychology been demolished? Why do the facts not matter anymore? Why with the truth do we decide to gamble? We say that we live in the age of post-truth, and this nonsense is a prime example.
Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys.
Coming soon to a school near you.
This is the new normal.
Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys.
Gender's a social construct.
These folks have lost touch.
These folks have lost touch.
Wow.
100%.
Well, whose channel is that, PJ?
Oh, shit.
I had no idea that was Roger.
Just said the bloody name a minute ago. 2 secs. I'll get it back up.
I just text PJ and said, "Who's Tiggy?"
That's from the clips I've been putting together. You haven't been watching my clips I put together of that guy. The AI.
Yes, I didn't know what his name was.
Tiggy Stibbles is one of the main characters in it. He's a wee alien thing. Brilliant.
Roger, will you ever learn that when you ring and I'm asleep, I don't hear it?
I was just taking a shot because that man was asleep at the desk.
So after Snatch finished, did something else start playing? Did it?
Yeah, 7 layers. You were about a quarter way through the movie when you got up.
Yeah, but I didn't put anything on. So if that was a movie,
jump to it. It's
so
on the
Snatch
movie
was it on it? Oh, it wasn't on a movie site. It was on. It was on Now. That's why it went on to something else. It was on Now. It wasn't a movie site. It was an app.
I was watching the movie too. We were watching it.
I'm trying to blimmin' get the link again.
And he didn't even let you finish watching it, Rog.
That's all right. I had a show to do anyways.
Hi. History. Let me just go to my history. I'm going to show you the score thing. No, I keep score with them comment things, but it's worth having a look at it.
Oh, by the way, we just both lost a sub. Oh, well.
I know I've lost a sub as well. Francis Aaron is his name. Do you want the link for it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I know. It's the lost a sub. So it went up to 645, but now it's 644. Oh, well. Right. In the private chat. Dude, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Enable that.
Hi, Carl.
That's it there. And where am I? Let's put it
Francis
back. Put it in the chat. Say again.
No, I'm just reading his name off. Francis Aaron.
Yeah. It's a good. I don't know if all the channels like rap songs, but that one's good. That one's good. Carol Appel, good to see you. Happy birthday to me. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. Bless you, man. And Sunny Shine, I didn't say hello to you. Good to see you.
You
good
did.
To see you. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Kids at school won't be able to see. Hold on. Let's put it up. Kids at school won't be able to say she, he, or girl or boy. So what do? Hey, person, they could. Are you with the dress? You with? You know, I get what you mean. Yeah. What are you meant to say?
Can't call him a person.
You with the 5 toes. You mean?
You can't call him a person.
What?
You can't call him a person. They might identify as a frog.
Yeah, apparently.
I've got a friend who.
Some schools, like here, you can't say like mom and dad. You have to say like parental units.
Really?
Oh, nah, that's terrible.
Unit. Yeah.
That is terrible. That's out of order, man.
Sounds like your parents were a storage unit.
Yeah. Now I got a
Right,
friend
I
who was
got
born with
chat as well
4
for that
toes.
guy.
So what do you call him?
Yeah, who?
Well, I got a friend who's got 4 toes. He's born with 4 toes. What do you call him?
Toes.
Yeah, exactly. At least he can identify his 4 toes. But you with the 4 toes.
Well, we call him quads. So
Yeah, claws. Nice.
no quads.
Claws.
Like 4.
Yeah.
Quads.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Sonny, it's true. You know, there's some weirdos about that would be offended at you calling them a person.
Oh yeah, they do.
That's worse.
Yeah, I was saying to Vicky, your Mrs. Your ex, whatever, I don't know, came on and spoke to me and says, "Oh, he's sexy." Don't Vicky said that. Vicky's watching.
I know.
She after that, she went, "Oh yeah, hello Vicky."
I was
It's all
sleeping.
normal, but I don't know what hour it was.
DJ grassed her up.
I said you were watching anyway.
I was sleeping.
Well, I didn't know at that time because you hadn't you'd been in the chat not long before. You know what I mean? Right, I'm going to show these stupid score things. Look, this is what happens with these scores. Have you ever checked them out? The score things.
You mean on YouTube?
Yeah, these.
Yeah, the
look.
chat scores.
Yeah. We're going to top fans. You get that out, the thing at the side. And then, there you go. Jono, 150 XP. Number 2, Sunshine with 75 XP. Next one is Random. What? Random is? Oh, it's showing the tags. So I don't know who it is. Random. Joking, obviously, 75. Marlene, 75. Steve Langton, 75.
Jono's always number 1.
75. Terette, 75. Roger, 75. Everybody 75. Gas Jeff Head. You've got 75. Gas Jeff Head. You're going to you have to change your name to Gas Jeff Head, bro. Vicky 75. Barry 75. Jermaine is 75. Captain Gameland 75. And the thing is that it goes all the way down to 20. Big Pine 25. Ivan T 25. Paul Greger 25. Carol 50. Ooh, 50s. And Lord Racer 50 and Jeff Gongo 75. It's mad. I mean, what are they for? You can't do nothing with them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What do you get?
What the hell is it for? You know, it's silly. Just kind
You
of do
chat,
anything
who's ahead? You know, who can talk the most?
It's madness. Right, so nobody's put any links in. So I'll go and have a look at Brian Logic's video then. Yeah, might as well. Let's have a look at Brian Logic.
Watched that a minute ago. It's basically the same one he did before this.
Yeah, he said he's having another go at it, didn't he? I seen the start. He said he's having another go or something. Let me just get him. Will his name come up if I type it in?
Jono, I think you've fiddled it somehow to always get number 1.
Is that what it is?
Jono always has number 1. I don't know why.
Always.
Call me king of the chat. Pleb bow before me.
Just don't call him king of the road. He's king of the chat.
All right, hold on. What's that? Oh yeah, I'll have a quick look at that first before we do Brian Logic. See Leighton just sent one. So that quick one.
One day I'm gonna get my own neighborhood.
That's it.
Sonny said, I'm blown away at being second, but you're third now.
Nice. Let's want to see Leighton put in. Come on. There's enough stick. No? Okay.
From the beginning.
No.
Boys are boys from the beginning. Girls are girls right from the start.
Wow.
Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine. Only girls can be the mummies. Only boys can grow up and be the daddy. Yes, sir. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine.
Even somebody that got a big Mandela effect knows the truth.
I think you're a special person, and I like your ins and outside.
Ooh.
Everybody's fancy, everybody's fine. Your body's fancy, and so is mine.
Nice one for that. That was cool. That was cool. Let me just nip to the toilet, guys. I'm busting. Carry on talking. Talk within yourselves.
How's everybody doing this morning, Matt?
Well,
Vicky?
Well, you heard. How
Yeah,
I've been doing.
You heard. You know you bloody heard.
Yeah.
Just chat, man. Or do something.
I have
We
no
need to sit down.
respect for people that when I'm being slagged off and someone points out that you're meant to be my friend, that you go, oh, don't worry about it, carry on. Like, who does that? Backstabbing snake.
Somebody's trying to win a popularity contest?
I don't know, but guess
don't worry
what?
about
Somebody is banned. Do you know the worst bit, Roger? I've defended him. I've banned people for him because of him and everything. I did that Mikey stream for him. And then all because that stream I didn't play that Trolls v Trolls videos. I was attacked because of a video a live Ryan wanted to do. So then I got attacked for it. And what did he do? Sit there and go, oh, don't worry about it, carry on.
Too bad I wasn't in that chat.
Do you know, I'm done. I will never talk to him again. Ever. Like, I'm done. Don't smile up to my face and stab me in the back at the same time and then sit and think that you have a moral high ground. Like saying, buck it up, Buttercup. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Well, your name's not Buttercup, is it?
He can suck it up, Buttercup.
Change the subject.
Change
But
the subject. Here.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my day.
Okay, is it raining there today?
No,
It
it's
looks like
sunny
it's raining
because the
here today.
gardener's here.
Oh, just because the gardener's there, it's sunny.
No,
it's like Will Duffy showed up.
Do you know, he comes and he looks at my garden and he goes, it doesn't need doing. And I'm like, it does, because the dog won't go on it if the grass is a little bit long.
Huh.
And plus I have like my routine of
I've
like
never had
when
the
I get the
luxury.
garden done. So it just messes with everything if it's not done.
I get you.
I like my
I've never had
garden
the
like my
luxury
house.
of had a
Tidy.
gardener. He just
Huh?
cuts the grass and trims the hedges. Your gardener. What does he do?
Weeds.
Oh, nice.
Does the grass, trims things back. Yeah, everything really. I don't really do a lot.
Yeah, but you let him off too much sometimes. But you need to let him get off with the weed and stuff.
I'm nice like that.
Yeah, but you're paying over for it, so you should get it done.
Yeah.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a
Sting like a
bee.
bee.
I've just happened to defy almighty gravity. And another thing was I saw a comment from that person about Vlad.
Oh yeah, I know, babe.
I'm just saying.
Talking about that, this the Baptist stream, not a freaking drama stream.
But he thinks my downpipe is blocked. So I'm gonna have to ring the housing
You
and
need to
get
go to the
them.
hospital. You need to go to the bloody hospital then.
Yeah.
Downpipe's blocked. You need the hospital.
You're a div.
What? If it's blocked, I'd go to the hospital now.
The side of the house, you weirdo.
It's the size of a house. We'll get to the hospital.
No, the plastic pipe on the side of the house.
You've got plastic pipe blocking your insides.
No, my name's not Brenda.
I was going to say something
You try
to
to
Matt.
build yourself a willy.
If he's
Oh,
there,
no.
Matt, are you here with us? I said hi to him, and now he muted himself. There, hey Matt.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
Yeah.
No, he's
I
good.
would
He's
prefer
good.
pull out the plugger.
Pull out
Yeah.
the plunger.
I got Matt's demon sometimes now with the microphone.
Oh
You
yeah,
remember?
hey, yeah. Roger came in the other day, Matt, and his microphone started doing the frog fart like yours.
Can I just tell you something? Right, I really
yours
need a
doesn't
wee.
do that. Though. What, babe?
I really need to go piddle, and I can't
what I
because
just
I can't piddle when there's someone in my garden.
That's what I said.
I think Matt's trying to talk. He keeps going mute and unmute. Or
Oh,
he's
you
saying
tried to
something.
talk, Matt. Matt, you tried to talk. If you're trying to talk and you can't, say something in private chat.
All right. Can you
There
guys
you
hear
are.
me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we can hear you.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I was talking.
Was
Yeah,
you?
you
For a
weren't
minute,
saying
and then nobody could hear me, so everybody was just like talking over me.
I'm sorry.
All right. So
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. It was on my end.
Right,
Yeah, I
if
know.
I put you up a bit, nah, you can get it. So what were you just saying to him, brother?
No, I just
Oh,
said
I was
I had
actually I
this-
was. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry. You've been
Oh, I was
talking all
gonna
the
ask.
time you needed.
I was gonna ask Vicky, like, are you still gonna do the mental health streams?
Oh, she'll still do that. Of course she will.
Yeah, I really want to call in and talk on that.
Mm-hmm.
I've really been enjoying listening, and I've been meaning to call in, but I've been busy for the last few weeks with my sister having a seizure and whatnot.
Yeah,
Trying to
definitely.
get
She'll definitely
caught back
still
up.
do them. I mean, she was doing it with Ryan to start off with. I mean, they did a couple of streams, but like the last two, he disappeared. He went and disappeared. Didn't come back. And
Yeah, I noticed that. I was listening to one yesterday, and yeah, he just like stopped talking. He was still there, but he wasn't saying anything.
And another one, then he just disappeared and didn't come back in as well. That was a couple of days ago on Vicky's last stream.
Yeah.
Babe, are you back yet? No, sorry.
No.
Go ahead.
Did you see?
And Roger, you asked a
Paul
question a
said-
minute ago. I was trying to respond. I can't remember what you asked.
I said you had the frog, and just like you have on yours, the demon
Yes.
frog.
Do I sound better now? Do I sound better now, or
yours is good now? Yours is good. It's all good.
okay?
Baby, you back? Right there, babe. Lord Racer said 100 Brendavillas versus 1 Queen Bee. I pick Vicky.
Oh, thanks.
A frog and a cock. I mean, a cock and a frog.
A
dog and a
Gender bender Brenda, the cock in the frock.
Absolutely. Right, well, we'll have a look at Brian Logic's video. See what it's saying. It's 20 odd minutes. We're not going to do all that. I've got to get over to the YouTube side. We'll have a quick look at it, though.
You mean Rumble because you're on YouTube?
Actually, it's not. It's started for Rumble. Yeah, it's started 4 minutes. We'll have a look at it, but I don't think we'll be getting through it all. That's for sure. Because we've got Rumble to go and just play music videos and that. Because we can do that in Rumble. Play copyrighted stuff in Rumble.
I'm going to have to take off
So
and
we'll
leave
go
you
over
in
there
about
just
10
for-
minutes. I got to go
Yeah, no
sling
problem,
hash.
Yeah, if I go over Rumble, I'll just be picking, if nobody picks any songs, I'll just be picking songs for myself. If anybody comes over, if you come over to Rumble, just put your requests in for any song you want, any song in any video. When we're in Rumble, that is. Right.
The only thing I
so
want to
we'll look
watch
at this.
is the what is it? The new Space Busters video. They're not out
Oh,
yet.
there is it. Yeah, it's out there. Is it out? I did see it was out there. What's it about?
I don't know.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Steve just put that out today, I think, and it's Scamartica 3.
Oh yeah, I've got that to see it. Yeah, okay, cool.
It's a particular video.
Right. Oh, is this the Blackpool thing? Is this you still going? This is from Ranty's time. This has been going on.
Oh yeah,
this has still going on. Wow.
What I've seen though, PJ, is basically he's going on about Zenus and how they have to.
I'm not talking about Brian going
Earth.
on about it. I just mean, is it still in the situation? All this is the Blackpool thing still coming up all the time? This is like 5 years old now, 4 years old.
It's because I think Ruhiv conceded on it. I mean, no, Cat.
Ruhiv counted all the pixels, didn't he?
Yeah, no, but it's not real. It's Cats actually conceded it. You have to have a flat Earth to make any measurements with that photograph. That's why it's still relevant. They haven't ever conceded on it. Besides that,
No, no doubt. No, of course not. Of course they haven't. Then you never. Look, even when you see, I know Luca's not there, but even when you see Luca concede, what happens? He goes back on it again.
I don't.
Nuts.
He seemed like we're getting through to him about a couple of things, especially with the gas pressure. He just ran out of anything, dude. He didn't have
Well,
anything
yeah, he
yesterday.
just stopped. Yeah, he just stopped. He's like, well, if I can't have gravity as the container, then I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy nuts, man. Right, let's see what Brian Logic's saying. I'll let Brian do the talking. Obviously, it's his video. If I need to say something, I'll say something. But if not, we'll just watch it.
Particular video as my first attempt. There was an issue with the audio. Anyway, we'll get past that and we'll move on. Okay, this photo, right? This is hotly contested, right?
Certainly is.
When it shouldn't be, but it is. I have a lot of issues with this photo and the original information that came out about it, etc., etc., etc. I'm looking into some stuff at present, like I was in the past, but now I'm looking into it in a different way. Probably the way I should have done originally.
Well, fair play. He's being objective. That's how you should be when you're looking at these things. Obviously, if there's things that are self-evident, like axiomatic, like Sov says, then it's subjective. It's just there. It's just you don't have to do anything with that. You know, but yeah, I get what he's saying. He's being objective.
Either way, this is what we're talking about today, up to a point. Okay, you see what I mean? First of all,
Rulev and Jen were mates, were they? No doubt. Not even when Jen was a fake flat earther. Wow, man, it's nuts.
Well, I'm going to address something. In recent days, past 48 hours, a baller has come out with a video. And this is what they always do. We're just going to show you his video. This is supposed to be displaying this observation on a globe, right? But what you'll notice is he's using parallel verticals and a horizontal. Now, they don't exist on a globe. There's no horizontals. There's no verticals. There's no parallels. There's no straight lines on a globe.
No.
What he should have there is a tangent, right? So he's not displaying this honestly. This guy has become very dishonest. This guy, what's his name, Petey, has become very dishonest. And like this kind of stuff is like, this is not the display of that observation on a sphere Earth. It is not. You don't have parallel verticals. You don't have vertical at all because what you have is zeniths that are diverging from a center point, and you don't have a horizontal either. Now, I display it correctly in my own video.
Or perpendicular or anything like that, but they say they have perpendicular all the way around. It's just stupid. If something is circular and rounded, you've got to have no straight lines whatsoever. Even if you draw a linear line from A to B over the top of a sphere, it might look like you're walking in a straight line on a sphere, but then you look at it from a different angle. It's bent. It's bent over the arc. It's linear. It's going in a linear fashion, A to B. It's going linear, but it is not a straight line if it's on a globe, because you can look at it another way and see that it's got an arc to it. It's linear, but it's not straight. Oh, sorry, I thought someone was saying something. That was me press and play. And you got anything to say?
Not right now.
No?
Well,
Okay.
I think from his standpoint, like what he's
Yeah.
saying, I think it would be like if it was, like a tangent, wouldn't it be more extreme?
Yes.
It would be like more extreme. So
Yeah.
It would arc away.
yeah.
Of course. Absolutely.
So even like giving us this says like it would be less, but we could see further than what we should see, and
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how to word this.
No, I know what you're saying. It's
correctly,
hard to explain.
but
No, I get you. I get
yeah.
you. Don't worry. I get you.
Well,
I get you. I get you.
Matt, I got a magic word for you. It's called refraction.
Refraction.
I knew
No,
it was coming.
refraction. Of course, I knew you were going to say that.
It bends things forward, backwards, all over the place, and it pulls things up from way below a curve.
Yeah, yeah. Like Jeff just said something in there that makes, and of course, it's completely right. Especially with what he's showing. Oh, hold on, I'm on the wrong thing. Especially what he's showing. He's saying even the tower should be leaning away. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was like trying to get at. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be leaning further away. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Only in Italy, Matt. There's only one leaning tower.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
need
yeah.
Superman.
Pizza.
Superman can come along and straighten it. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Link this one in the description. This is it displayed correctly in my own video, right? I'll link this video in the description as well. My one is called Blackpool Photo Globe Downfall, right? And you'll be able to see me go through the details in my own video.
See what Paul said there over here. Paul says comment on Brian's videos and you'll get like 100 troll replies. That shows how obsessed they are, Paul, and how they're always watching. That was part of my argument to Flatsroyd when he started letting all the trolls back in. He was like saying the algorithm will be better letting people in, you know, it'll go to more people and all that. Says, but the thing is, it doesn't make a difference that way, because even if they're banned, even if they can't get into the live chat, they still watch, which means it's recording the fact that they're watching. So it doesn't matter whether they're banned or actually in the chat, they still watch. So the algorithm's got to see that anyway. So yeah, that was kind of like an argument I had with Flats, but you know, he's got to deal with them now. You know, he's got to deal with them, so it's up to him. He's doing a good job, though. He's doing a good job so far.
And show it correctly, as it should be geometrically correct for a globe. With the exception of I give him angular size. I only do that just to show something.
Ruif was coming into Jaren's live streams and Jaren gave him time on screen every time. But Jaren acted like Ruif was a pain. Lol, why bring him up there? Yeah, exactly. I don't remember that. Wow.
Well, when he got right back, he put Ruhif as a mod on the channel.
Oh, well, that just tells you straight away, man.
Yeah.
It was always in the bag. Him going to turn. Always.
I haven't even watched Jaren maybe like 10 minutes since he's been back from Antarctica. So I don't even know what the hell that guy's talking about these days. Oh, I clicked on one of his streams like one day just to see what he was saying, and he was saying that we were all dumbasses and retarded, and so I clicked off
Of course. Flat Earth's going nowhere. He was in it 10 years ago. Flat Earth's going nowhere, but Flat Earth is what got you your channel. Flat Earth is what got you your money. You know what I mean?
I mean, for 10 years, holy crap, man. He put out good information. He put out good information for like 10 years, and it's like, how can you backtrack on everything that you've done? I thought he did a lot for the community.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was always there. I think he was always going to turn. I think it was always in the. It was always in the cards. He was going to turn. Yes, he might have put out good information, but yeah, I think it was always in the cards. People called it out a long time ago that he was going to turn.
Yeah, I remember people saying that, and I just didn't believe it. And then
a lot of people didn't believe it.
Since all this happened, it disappoints me. That's why I came like over here to you guys and like Sav and everything. Like, I'm like, where the hell are people actually being honest? Where the hell are people actually being honest? That's what I want to. That's where I want to be.
They called themselves truthers, and like it ended up being a separate sect to Flat Earth. You know, we're just Flat Earthers. You know, but then they were the truthers. You know what I mean? They were True Earth, not Flat Earth. They were True Earth. They kind of separated themselves because they knew more. You know what I mean about the Flat Earth. They were True Earth.
Yeah, that arrogance is really what was really pushing me away. Like there at the end, yeah.
Which came on one day in Flatses and they were arguing about, I can't remember what it was about, but me, Michael, and all that was in there and chat and like talking to him as well. And he said he is going to get us excommunicated from Flat Earth.
Oh,
He said
wow.
that. Yes, he said that.
Wow. Okay.
Excommunicated. I remember, honestly.
See, that behavior right there is just ridiculous. I mean, it's like we're here having a conversation trying to find the truth, and and we can see through a lot of the BS in the world.
Right.
Mhm. Well, you know what? It makes us look like we're liars almost. Like he's a truther and he's telling you it's a globe now. So everything that we've been going through and learning on our own is basically a lie somehow.
Mm.
I don't get it, but I think that's what the general they're trying to paint a picture of. Flat earthers are dishonest and liars.
Exactly. No, but I mean, he was allegedly telling the truth for 10 years as a flat earther. Promise you, I am telling the truth, guys. This is what I observe. This is what I see, and all that. But then after the TFE thing, I promise you, I'm telling you the truth about this now. What? So, what? Everything for that 10 years you were telling the truth about is now what? A lie?
It's now a lie. Yeah, it's now a lie. Like, what is that? Like, yeah.
Jaren was there to keep the flat earthers from the Lord. Yeah, I was one of the missions. He was still saying this, man, with the sun is shining. That was way before the so-called final experiment. Ruth apparently taught Jaren a lot about refraction. Yeah, right, for F's sake. No doubt. Jeff says the troll Grandy thinks he's a star on Flat's show. Yeah, he'll probably be getting. I don't watch it anymore. I don't watch the chat in Flat's anymore. I have it hidden. Even when I'm on the panel, I have it because you've got it on the side of the screen. I cover it up with an A4 writing pad. I don't see it at all. I only see what Flats puts on the screen. Yeah, so there will be. He'll think he's a boy. He'll be getting all the points. He'll be the top fan.
To make a point within the video, it's angular size and perspective doesn't exist within that paradigm. If you understand our maths, which is orthographic, as we're showing here, and as I show here, it's all orthographic. There is no perspective involved. There's only or curve or not or curve. That's all I have. So, long story short, this is not geometrically displayed honestly and correctly, and I know this observer knows better. And just to show how dishonest it is and how correct I am, I'm going to go to Metabunk. Right, here's Metabunk. As you can see, Metabunk use a tangent, right? Just like I use, right? They call it surface level. There is no surface level tangent. Technically, they use no 11 at surface level. They're using a flat earth. But for the geometry, they must use a tangent. So this lower serrated line has to be viewed as a tangent by them, right? And as you can see, right, this line here, which is the observer, right? I make it bigger, right? And this line here, right, is divergent from each other, as they have to be, because they're coming in to meet a center point on a sphere. Now, if Petey, the guy, the baller, was going...
Is that right, Susan? It's Sonny, if memory serves me, Ruhiv also said a long time ago, we've not made Jaren a baller yet.
He was a baller.
See? Hidden in plain sight, dropping hints.
Did you miss me?
No.
The
Did you miss
garden's
me?
The garden's done.
Okay. Yeah, is he gone?
Yeah, he's done loads of weeding.
I got something else to say about Jaren, though.
Go on.
Right quick. The thing is, you can learn about refraction on your own. You don't need anybody to walk you, hold your hand through it. You can draw your own conclusions. I'm doing 2 shows on it now. And the lens itself, the convex lens, actually does round things away from you, physically. In the optics, that is.
In the optics. It rounds it away from you. It doesn't bring something that's away from you closer.
No, it doesn't. Now, the image is reversed in most of the single lenses, and that makes it even worse. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It has to go through a load of processes to get to what that to get where that image is going until you actually see it. It's going through a load of stuff, and then they say, "Oh no, this is all straight. This is where it's curved, definitely." You know,
no,
it's going through a load of stuff, a big process. You know.
Yeah, it's not hard to figure out. That's all I'm saying. It's like, why would I count on somebody else to walk my hand through a topic when I can actually look it up myself? You know.
That's it.
I'm looking at the Rayleigh criterion too, and that's just when you can't resolve anything anymore. That's the distance you have, even on a flat rectilinear lens. So,
right.
So they use that to their advantage. It's an absolute.
Of course.
Oh yeah, you can't see it no more. It's behind the curve.
It's always behind the curve, bro.
But
we're on the x-axis,
right?
it like 8 inches per mile squared. So about 3 miles where you start seeing the curve, you know. But what about, like I say, everybody says that your x-axis, that in your peripheral vision and right in front of you, you're seeing that x-axis. There's more than 3 miles that you're seeing in that x-axis. So why, if boats go over the curve at 3 miles-ish, you start seeing bottom-up obstruction, then why don't you see the curve x-axis? You don't. Do we live in a bog roll middle? No.
No, you don't. But if you compress the image enough, you can get it to warp.
Yeah.
And you can claim it's curved.
Of course. Well, look, they did that. They did that with that thing standing on the bloody cliff, didn't they?
Yeah, that thing wasn't level either.
Yeah, of course. No. It was, come on. It was standing on a rocky cliff.
To display the observation correctly on a globe, then he has to use a tangent and he has to use divergent zeniths. Now, we can't add in angular size because that doesn't exist in the maths. There's no angular size shown in here, as you can see. This is the maths, no angular size. But I added it in just to make a point, and now and again I will do
it's flat, bro.
Point being is that Petey, the lad from earlier, he did not display it like this. He displayed a line like this and a line like that, and he displayed this line up here. It's like, you can't do that. Like, you must display it correctly for a globe.
You always thought the map behind Jaren was strange for a flat earther. True. I get you on that. It is a weird one.
Which is with diverging zeniths, not parallel verticals and a horizontal. You don't have a horizontal, you have a straight line tangent that's meeting a sphere or a circle at one point. That's correct geometry. It's not a horizontal because it doesn't hold a horizontal orientation. Is it horizontal now? It's horizontal now. It's horizontal now. No. Where is it horizontal? It can't be. There's no horizontal or vertical possible on a globe. You can have a straight line tangent, and you can have a 90-degree line from the center of the sphere or circle meeting that straight line tangent. You can make it 90 degrees either side of that, but you can't call that, this serrated line here, you can't call that a horizontal, and you certainly can't call that a vertical. But as I showed right within, where do we go? I'm going to the wrong place. As I showed within, like, this guy is not displaying it. This is not a display. This is not an honest display in any way. And you have all the usual people in his chat or in his comment section, you know, cheering him on and everything. I left a comment there. The usual rubbish, not displaying it correctly, totally not displaying a flat earth correctly. The whole thing is incorrect, and the whole thing is dishonest. He changes the sizes. He literally pumps them up by 4, changes the ratio, all this kind of stuff. Doesn't matter. The point is, this is not what the person is observing. They're not looking at a side-on observation, are they?
Of course not.
In this is not side-on. This is frontal.
It's always Muppet vision. It's always orthographic they give you, and you can't take perspective into account with orthographic. How do they do that? They say they do. How? Orthographic doesn't explain it. You know, we see things at different angular sizes. It's apparent. So with a side-on view, you don't get that. Orthographic view, you don't get that. Stupid. Go on, Raj.
Well, from side-on view, you can't apply angular size to it.
No, that's my point. That's my point. Yeah, you can't. It's always got to be the same. It's just, that's that size, and you're there, and that doesn't change. You know what I mean? But that's the truth of things. That's how we see things, you know? Stupid, isn't it?
Perspective, right? Whereas this man has displayed it side on, right? No. And it's a straw man position because you can't determine anything from side on, because side on is not what we see in reality. Now, for their globe, it can only be displayed side on because their globe is orthographic. All their Orcurve mats are orthographic. So you can only display it side on, right? That's the way it can be displayed. You can't show their globe in reality because it doesn't exist. It's that simple, right? This is reality. This is the flat Earth. Now, I have more coming on this in the future. I'm in contact with some people, some professional people. Hopefully, I have more coming on this in the future. There's a lot goes in. There's more going into it, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to destroy this now again anyway, right? So, the idea in the future won't matter because this is already destroyed. I destroyed this as well with my perspective challenge. Something else I will show I will leave in the description. It's a perspective challenge involving Blackpool. This Blackpool photograph and a drone. Something else that's mentioned in, where is he? This guy Petey's video, and he does a really, really bad, as I show, he's already dishonest. He does an even more dishonest version of that. So you can watch his video. His video is only about 4 minutes long. My video is a bit longer, obviously. It's like my video is like half. It means absolutely nothing. You must verify your position. Details that we got, it causes, because there are the details of the observation. Now, like the thing about this photograph is they're trying to claim that this is geometric Orcurve, that we can't see, that the reason that the mountain appears lower than the tower is because of, if we go on the details of the observation, this shouldn't happen, according to the details.
Yeah, that's right. See, lightning. Jeremy was also first showing a manipulated 24-hour video of filming the sun at darker. 24 hour. There was no 24-hour sun showing though, was there? No 24-hour live feed of any sun either. Not just video. No, it wasn't a live feed either.
Within the first 12 hours, he's like, I was wrong. And he did a live stream, didn't he?
That's right. Yeah, and you could see it was like, he had the shades on. He couldn't even look at the camera with the shades on, you know what I mean? I think, well, if I remember rightly, he had shades on. If I might be wrong, but I think he did. But he wasn't looking at the camera. If he did,
He had shades on. He was looking off to the side. It was like he was walking with his phone like over to his side, and he wouldn't look at the camera, and he was just talking a whole bunch of basic nonsense.
You could see he was uncomfortable. You could see he was really uncomfortable, and it wasn't because like, oh, I'm a flat earther now. I've just found out what I've done is no. If he really found out he was wrong, he would be excited. Oh wow, I was really wrong about it. I can't believe we're actually
like the astronauts. Right. Like think about the astronauts that went to the moon. You think like when they got up there, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's Earth, man. That's where I live. Like
right.
You know, you'd be wanting to be taking all the footage you can of down there.
Exactly.
You know, it's not.
Have a party, man.
Yes. Yeah. You want to have a party. Yeah. Excitement, high fives, going. You know.
Yeah. See, when he came out with excuses like, yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't want it to be flat, and then I find out it's a globe. I mean, saying I didn't want it to be flat, I mean. That says something to me. What do you mean you didn't? You didn't want it to be flat. You didn't want it to be a globe. You wanted it to be flat. I mean, why would you care? It's just about the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I found out it was really a globe, then I'd be excited about finding out it was really a globe. But it's not. But I was excited when I found out it wasn't a globe. You know what I mean?
That's me, man. I got so excited too, man. I was like, oh man, what do we really live on? Like, what do I need to really look into? What do I need to explore? Like, are you telling me we can still explore new things and find out new information? Because that's the thing. It's like everything's been suppressed. It's like, oh yeah, it's like the Truman Show when they say, well, everything's been explored, Truman. You can't go anywhere else. And it's like, you know, when I found out about flat Earth, I was like, oh man. There's a lot of information out there that I don't know that I really want to know, and it does give you new excitement into life. And honestly, if I found out we did live on some kind of a globe, I would be like, holy crap, this thing's way bigger than what we're telling us, and there's probably like way more area to, you know, explore because of the fact that we see too far, because of what they tell us, what we can see and what we should see, and we can see further than that. That just tells me that there is like something more out there, or something more to understand.
Oh, absolutely.
And wanting to understand that gives me excitement.
Yeah.
Like
For me,
that.
like the penny just dropped. It just dropped. The penny just dropped. I was like, no way, man. There's loads of things I didn't know. This is
Yeah.
mad. You know, like, yeah, I was like, wow, no way. And it dropped. And I was like, straight up, I was like, it wasn't like humming in here, like, oh, could I be on a flat earth? Or am I really on a globe? Or am I just. No, the penny dropped and I knew straight away. Wow, that's why I questioned that as a kid. That's why I questioned upside down Australia as a kid. That's why I questioned the horizon, why it's not carved. And I was right to question it, you know?
Yeah,
I was
man.
right.
And
You find that you were
it's
right as a kid.
yeah, and it's like satisfaction plus like where do I go from here? Like, and I want to go. I want to keep going further. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a question for you guys. Does things shrink in size over distance?
It doesn't actually shrink, no. But it
visually,
yes, it
apparently
does.
shrinks.
Yeah. Just because it's further away. That's all. Only reason.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely. Paul says Brian's videos are hard to find. He actually shined by. Yeah, because he knows what he's talking about. It's a shame his videos don't have a wider audience. They are long. They are too long, however. Yeah, he likes talking. That's why I forwarded it a little bit. He likes talking in the middle. You know, but it's one of them. At least his information's brilliant. It's all good.
Babe, I sent you a picture of the drink I'm having for your birthday.
We have a non-alcoholic
cider.
Drinking a cider.
Oh, nice. She's having a cup, but I'll show you what she's having for me.
I normally give the gardener a Red Bull, but I ain't got any, so I'll give him a Koppenberg non-alcoholic one.
Okay.
Right, well, it's
So who picked Lady and the Tramp for your birthday?
I was Vicky.
The lady.
I had a feeling. Yeah.
No, do you know what it was, Roger? All
There you
the
go.
cards.
That's what she's drinking. Alcohol-free Koppenberg.
All the birthday cards were for your kids, your parents, and that was about it. And I was like, great. And that was the only one that I could find. And I was like, do you know what? It'll have to do.
I don't mind. I don't even expect a card, to be honest.
No. I'm getting him trainers.
My mum said to me, hold on, what was my mum's message to me? Hold on. What's up? Because I asked her what time I was born and that. But she said,
I'm going to take off on you guys. I got to get
all right,
ready
bro.
for work.
All right,
good to see
dude.
you, Roger.
Bye, Rod.
Nice one, dude.
Bye,
Bless
Vicky.
you, man.
Bye, PJ. Happy birthday again. And Matt.
Thank you,
and everybody
dude.
else
Bless
out
you,
there.
man.
Don't work
Have a
too
good
hard.
afternoon, brother.
Oh, yeah, I'll be busting my butt. Yeah. I'll see you later.
What did she
Chilling.
say?
Maybe, but in a nice way.
Right. She said, my mum says 3. Right, so I said, Mum, what time was I born? She said 3 minutes to midnight. It should be on your birth certificate. It is, but I couldn't be bothered going to get it or digging it out. As Scotland does that, but England don't. We know that. She said, happy birthday, Paul. Love you still after all these years. I said to her, cheers, Mum. I know the birth certificate has the time. I just can't find it. Thanks, Mum. I love you too. Weirdly enough. After all these years, what's she
Jeff,
like? Man?
Jeff, it wasn't open near the computer. It was closed. And it's not my computer, it's PJ's.
It's my old computer. I use it when I come to yours, but it's fundamentally it's yours. Basically.
See, Lightning said I quit drinking alcohol by drinking 0 alcohol beer. Oh, see, that's a me thing. I like non-alcoholic.
She likes the taste of lager anyway, so that's why. You know what I mean?
I still to this day will drink the non-alcoholic stuff.
Yeah.
I do the same. I get the IPAs. I get the non-alcoholic IPAs and sip on those things, and that
Why
helps
not?
me a lot.
If you like the taste of them, then why not? But if I like a beer, I like alcohol to be in it. But I haven't stopped drinking. I'll drink, but I just haven't. Hold on. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I haven't drunk alcohol in 3 years, have I?
It's a rule.
About 3 years. No, is it 3 years? It was on that New Year, remember? Yours.
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
So 3 years ago, I haven't drank since then. It's not that I've given it up. I just haven't had any. I just didn't. I haven't. You know what I mean? If I end up going to the pub or something, then I'd have a beer if I went to the pub with my mates or whatever. I'd go and play pool. But I
That's
just
same
haven't.
here. I go to restaurants. I'll have a beer at a restaurant. Like this past weekend, it was 4th of July weekend, and everyone was like drinking and stuff. So I had a couple of beers Friday
Why
night.
not? Yeah, why
But
not?
you know, I try to just not let it like get a hold of me like it used to, because I used to drink, just daily. I'd just
Yeah.
get off work and just, start pounding them down, and I try not to do that.
Aye. No, fair play. Fair play. Chilling. I love flat more today than I did yesterday, but not as much as I will tomorrow. Fair play to you, bro. It's important. Oh, hold on. What's that? Oh, what's that? I realized I like the taste of beer without the alcohol feeling.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's the same as Vicky.
Yeah. Like if we go to the
I think
pub,
that's the flavor with me too. Like I like the
Yeah.
flavor in
beer, certain beers.
Yeah.
yeah, like when we went to the pub for was it my birthday?
Aye.
I had a non-alcoholic lager, but I like it.
Chilling is no, it was
Sunny.
too chilling. That one. I subbed to from Sunny, of course. I subbed to Jeranism and thought he was legit, but same. He had to eat humble pie. A few things triggered me, but it wasn't ready to give up on Jaren until I had to. That's it. Sometimes you just feel it's the same way. Like I used to like Witsit to a certain extent. I even messaged him in Discord, and to this day, the message still hasn't been read. I just told him I like the way he debated, stuff like that. But then I started seeing stuff. You kind of dismiss it for a bit because you like him, but then you see more, and you just can't. I was a bit wounded when Ranty turned. Because when I first came into, I became a flat after 2015, but then I just seen stuff on YouTube videos, and I never knew about live streams. People did live streams, and then I found someone doing a live stream, and it was Ranty. Then it turned to Brandon, but I found Ranty about 2 months, 3 months, maybe I'm not remembering right, but I would say about 3 months at the most after I found Ranty's, he turned, and Brandon took over. So it was from then on, I was in Brandon's live chat. But it was only about 3 months after discovering Ranty. But it made me gutted. It gutted me because I seen his observations, the BT call centers one, had to line the site and all that. He did all these things, and he debunked things like this that they say. You know what I mean? And then he comes up with this, and this convinced him. It did my nothing. Because I thought he was legit. I thought Ranty was legit.
See, I've never watched Jaren or Witsit or any of them. Probably because obviously I wasn't a flat earther when I came onto YouTube. I still believed in the globe. So, and then obviously from all of you lot, I've learned who to watch and who not to.
Aye, but it was through the information that you got from being around us that you became.
Look, even when I believed in the globe, I could not stand the globers.
No,
and
you
I couldn't.
The anti-flat earthers, you mean?
Same difference.
No, some of the globers are fine. Some globers are just deceived. They're looking for truth, but they're indoctrinated and deceived. But anti-flat earthers, they're the assholes. People like
Luca did my nutting as much then as he does now.
What, babe?
Luca did my nutting when I believed in the globe as much as he does now.
Oh, Lucas.
I could argue with him when I was still a glober just because.
I know. Hey, let's get this video.
It's at the observation. Now, that's not true, right? When you take in the perspective effect of visual occultation, something they can't address or take in. And they've proven this over the years, that they can't deal with that any perspective effect, and they especially can't deal with photographic or also known as visual occultation, because it kills their stupid claims. Like, this is obviously on a flat earth, couldn't be more obvious, but they want to say that the mountain appears lower than the tower for the observer when the mountain is 5 times higher, so it should be higher. Like, it's nonsense. Now, there's a lot I have a problem with this photograph and the official details that we got, and none of those, like the actual.
Con, who's how you doing, man?
Mr. Con.
So, when did Behind the Curve come out? I knew about 2017. I knew the Globebuster crew were shows since then. Oh yeah, of course. That's what put a lot of it into a lot of people's heads was the Behind the Curve. Behind the Curve. I think it was 2017. Let me just find out. I'll continue to play this. Let me find out.
Observation position was never verified. Like, someone can say, I was here, or that person was there, whether the photographer says they were in a particular position, or someone else says the photographer was in a particular position. It means absolutely nothing. You must verify your position, right? You must verify it. I mean, the standard for a flat earther and the standard for a globe earther are so different, because flat earthers must verify absolutely every single part and bit of what they're doing at any time, whereas globe earthers just can get away with saying, oh, I was just here, or saying that someone else, even if the person that took the photograph, like the guy who took this photograph, he may not have directly said that he was just anywhere. The people around him, like that we deal with, or not around him, but the people we deal with, might have just said,
It came out in 2018, so that they probably recorded it in 2017, but it came out in 2018, Michael.
He was just there. Do you know what I mean? So there's no solid information that you can really verify concerning his observation position. Now, I have issues with his observation position, but it doesn't matter.
I just checked as well Behind the Cover. It's not on Netflix anymore. It took me to Netflix, but when I went on there, they just said remind me, so when it comes back on, because they put them in and out, take them in and out, but it's not there at the minute.
As I said, if you watch my perspective challenge video, this was the very first thing I said first day concerning this photograph. It's 3-4 years ago. The very first thing I said is the very thing that the challenge is about, and I only made that particular video a year ago, or maybe a bit over. But this issue with this photograph is going back a couple of years. But it's only an issue because the people we're dealing with are dishonest, as I show. Completely dishonest. So the only reason this is an issue is because we're dealing with a lot of dishonest, either people who are dishonest or people who are just outright boneheads. There's only two options. You're either dishonest.
Oh, I can't believe it. Remember, it was a Netflix production, wasn't it? Well, I've just gone into our Prime account, and it's there. Look, we've got it there, Behind the Curve, right there. So it's there. Look. Mark Sargent. There it is. I'm going to have to watch it again. Hey, do you know something? I can't review it on YouTube, but I could review it in Rumble.
Aye.
I might review it in Rumble one day. Yes. Do you know something? I might do that. Like, we can meet up in YouTube, and then so whoever can come over and Rumble and review it. There he is. I know he's gone now. I know he's dead now, but look, Globehead. Wow.
Roger said behind the turd.
Behind the turd, yeah. Yeah, we can review it one night. We'll review it on Rumble. I'm going to put a star on it. Is there any days it's left, included with Prime? Cool. Yeah, it's got to be there for a while. It'll be there for a while.
I'll
Cool. I'm going to review it. I'm going to review it on Rumble. So I'm going to start it. There we go. Sorted. Right. Back to Brian.
So you're a bonehead. You have to take your choice because you're not honest. You know what I mean? You either can't understand simplistic things, or you can, but you're willing to be dishonest about it. As this man and the people who support him are, right? So,
behind the curve when he was so low. When he was, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was so precise, wasn't it? It was so precise. It was ridiculous. We're gonna have to review it on Rumble, guys. We're gonna have to review it. I wish I could do it on YouTube. I wish you could do it on YouTube.
moving on, right? That you can go into the description of the description of this video, and you'll see those things, those videos. Let's just destroy this again, because I've destroyed this in the past. Let's destroy it again, right? Now, this is going to totally annihilate it. Okay, I look for photographs from Liverpool to the Blackpool Tower, right? Now, photographs from Liverpool to Blackpool Tower are as follows. Here's the first photograph. This is taken from the top of the Liverpool Cathedral, right? So, as you can see, now there's actually a bit of cloud here, right? So it's hard to see the top of the mountain. That's actually Dale Craig there behind, right? Over here behind. It's actually in a straight line from where they would be looking. It's basically in a straight line from the cathedral. Maybe a little bit off, but it's basically in a straight line. So if I go and just get a line, right? There's the top of the tower, right? The mountain is up here somewhere. The point being is, if this is on a globe, the mountain has to be gone, because this is over 66 miles away to Dale Craig. So the top of Dale Craig has to be gone down even lower. It can't be gone up. It can only go up appear to go up due to the effect of photographic occultation, which I spoke about earlier and is in my perspective challenge video, right? What that is that if you're in Manhattan, for instance, or you're in New York Harbor and you're looking at the Statue of Liberty, and you're closer to the Statue of Liberty is obviously not as high as the One World Trade Center, but depending on your position, it can appear as if it's the foreground object.
This is a brilliant example. All this, that's great. That's great, excellent. I like it. I like what he's doing.
Smaller foreground object can completely obscure or partly obscure a much higher background object, simply due to perspective, the effect of visual, or what's known as photographic occultation.
Well, are you on my Sunshine? Are you on my Rumble? Are you subbed to me on Rumble? Not subbed, because that's money, but I mean following me. Are you following me in Rumble? I think you are, aren't you? Sunshine, I'm talking to. Because I could review the whole thing, but it'll be on Rumble. It has to be on Rumble. 57 miles, Google says.
That's what Jeff says.
Wow. What, from the tower to where?
The mountains.
Right. What, in this one?
I don't know.
Right, okay. I'm not, right, so. No, I don't know which measure from, if it's from them to there, or the tower to the mountain.
I've been to Blackpool and I've never noticed any mountains.
Oh yeah, there is in the back. Yeah, but it depends where you're looking from. It depends where you're looking from. Certain ways you won't see them. Obviously, you have to be out in the clear, plain area. Yeah. So if you are, Sonny, if you're following me in Rumble, I'll do it one night. I'll do it. The whole thing. We can review it. Well, yeah. I think you are, Sonny. I think you are. So I'll do it. I'll do it maybe at the weekend or something. We can review it in Rumble maybe at the weekend. I'll let you know. Well, it'll go out. I mean, you should get the notifications, but I'll let you know anyway what day it'll be. But yeah, it's a good idea. I wish we could do it on YouTube. I wish we'd be able to review it on YouTube. That'd be good. But we can't, because it's copyrighted. But Rumble's okay with that, so we could review it over there. I wonder, though, because video is different. I wonder if, like a review over in Rumble, and then put it out on YouTube as a video. I wonder if I get away with that.
That's PJ's Rumble link I've just put in.
Oh yeah, that's my Rumble link. But hold on a minute, make sure it's thank you, that's my Rumble link. But sometimes it goes to the other one. Oh, I've got 70 followers on that side. 56 on my profile one. That's good. It's more than I did last time. But
Roger
thank you, babe. Say again.
Roger put them out, and then deleted it.
Right. Let Brian do his magic.
And this was my point, and this is what I said. Right.
This guy.
This is what it's in my challenge.
Look at that purple clouds and pink clouds, man.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
This is what I said the very first day. It's what I said the very first day about this photograph here, that it's visual occultation is what's causing this, right? And it was obviously ignored. But this proves it, because when you go to...
It certainly is. It certainly... Who said that? Hold on, where is it?
Roger that, Roger.
Behind the curve is tokens. It really is. It really, really, really is. When I seen it, I was like, no. And I was even, when at that point, I didn't know half as much as I know now. Even then, it was like, well, what they're doing, sort of thing. Yeah. But like I said, we're going to watch the whole thing on Rumble at some point and review it.
Liverpool, which is further away. Now, this is from a higher elevation. Now, we don't know what the actual correct elevation was here. We only know a claim. That's all we have.
Oh, shit. What's that, Michael? Read my comment under Phil Bells. Under Phil Bells? Where? But where at? Where's the what comment? Where's the comment at?
Maybe in this video.
Oh, this video. Okay. Oh, shit. I never even thought. I'm so used to downloading videos and doing it that way. I was thinking it was downloaded. I get you. Yeah, sorry. I was just being thick then. I was being
upstairs for dancing, downstairs for dancing. No, upstairs for thinking, downstairs for dancing. Even I'm going dumb.
Right, Phil Bell. Look for Phil Bell. Phil Bell. Hold on. Let me just go newest just to make sure everything's there. No, newest. Right, spherical cows in there. Fair play. There we go. PE. There's that PE there. Huh. Neil Constantina. Come on. Ooh. Philly Belly. Sean Hawkins. Andrew Johnson. No doubt. No friggin' doubt. Well, look at the comments he's got. That's I can see Michael. What's hilarious is this was presented as a globe, but that's not the one you want. There we go, Phil Bell here. So under Phil Bell's, right? So do you want me to read Phil Bell's, then read yours? Right, let me just open it. Make sure you're in there. Yeah, got you. Right, Brian. Phil Bell said, am I showing this? Yeah. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. Right. There you go. It's better. So Brian said, Brian said, Phil Bell said, Brian, you know this stuff is controversial. What is not controversial is that the distance along the equator is greater than the distance at both the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer between same longitudes. These are latitudes, Brian, Now try and produce any flat earth map or model where this really works. 100% you will not address this. Seriously, I can't work out what the matter with you. Are you genuinely unable to analyze the evidence, or is the fact that you cannot bear to be without friendship from Oakley? For goodness sake. Brian Oakley knows these facts, but he continues to BS to you. Man, idiot. That shows he has no respect for you. Show less. And Michael says, how goes the water treatment business, Philly? He is.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, dude. Oh, for goodness sake. Hold on, what's that, Michael? Building sewers on Africa's space station. Remember all that shit he talked until video came out exposing all his deceitful bullshit. Then he had sheer effing gall to keep showing his face around here. Haha, Michael, he's such a deluded old. See you next Tuesday. Hi. Absolutely. Uncle Ben, I haven't seen him for a while. That's cool. That's cool. Right, I need to get there.
Baby, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'll be watching.
Okay, baby.
Love you.
Cool. I love you too, baby. You okay?
Bye. Bye,
Good
guys.
to see you,
Yeah.
Vicky.
His bag. Oh, what's that, Michael's? But what is that? Oh, the YouTube channel Professor Phil Bell. Let's interrupt Brian for this. Go over Rumble soon and play some music as well. I might not be able to do that actually. Right, share this one instead. Right, so this is the Professor Phil Bell, the real story. Let's have a dig. Right. All content is available. All right, okay, so it's just that. Okay. Congratulations, you're obviously talented. Talented with mechanical things. It reminds me of the first year engineering. We got to learn steel lathes, presses, mill machines, and a plethora of. Do you know something? I'm not reading all that. I'll just let it play. And anybody who wants to see it can stop and pause. I thought it was going to be a video, but there you go. Anybody can stop and pause to see it. Just a glorified plumber, the bummer. And his qualifications. Wow. He's so talented. He's got so much knowledge. So much skill as well. So much skill. Naturally talented. They get it from the process of evolution, you know. The talent. Yeah. Random talent. Who is of India. Aye. Aye. Oh, aye. Globe in the background now. Not really much to go in the video. It should be Institute of what?
Water scientist. Wow,
Satellites.
okay.
So he's a glorified plumber. Oh my goodness. Rotary Water Olympiad. Come on. Wow, Pete, like see, you'll have to pause it, guys, who's watching later. See all this. It's quite small as well. What makes a trust, family trust? What is a family trust election? KJ's Educational Institute, Trinity Economy of Engineering. Yeah. I assume that Rhea mentioned. Oh, okay. Energy extraction from domestic waste. So what are his qualifications? Oh, there you go. There's his qualifications right there. No, I just went to what? Oh, I actually went to read
I
that
kind of
bit.
want to read. Yeah.
I did want to read that bit, yeah. So what are his qualifications? Adjunct professor in Australia. In Australia, the term adjunct is reserved for academics and researchers from outside the university who have a close association with the university. Example, through supervision of PhD students recognized by an honorary title reflective of their rank and standing. Adjunct lecturer, senior lecturer, associate professor, or professor. Okay.
I would just like to just put this out there. Anytime you hear the word honorary, it means that person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Exactly. Look, you get, even with bikers and stuff like that, you get honorary members. You know what I mean? That means every now and again you get to come and chill with them.
You
You're
just get to we consider you kind of one of us, but you're not actually one of us.
Exactly. He's the fan, basically.
Wow.
Mad. What a silly old bag of wind, isn't it just? Oh, wow. A bachelor's degree in applied science.
Applied science. That's what we get in. That's what we get in elementary school.
Exactly.
Applied science.
High school teacher. It's applied science. Yeah, he's so good. He's so good, old Phil Bell. He's amazing. He's absolutely.
Now, don't get me wrong. Applied science is actually probably, the most qualifying for, examining things.
Yeah.
Because applied science is actually just using the scientific method. But when you see it on like these extreme like degrees, and you get these people with these honorary degrees because they come up with these, BS ideas. They didn't come up with those ideas because of, they were actually applying science. They were actually using, whatever the, what's that called? Where everybody agrees.
Consensus.
Yeah, the consensus. The when it's what do they call it when you? Man, I'm forgetting the word right now.
I do that sometimes.
Peer reviewed. That's what I was thinking of. Peer reviewed.
Right, peer reviewed.
Peer reviewed. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, that's it. It's just a group of men getting together and agreeing on their thoughts, and then that becomes fact. Yeah, it's ridiculous. What's that? It's always two strippers and or S pole better. Not the South Pole. Well, if they're on the South Pole, they're upside down. No, hold on the South Pole. But it depends. Because if they're on the South Pole, they're upside down. But you know what they're like. They like to go upside down on the pole. So if they're upside down on the South Pole, are they facing the right way or the wrong way?
Wow. Well, that's a conundrum there.
And it just. Four Jacks, bless you, brother. Thank you, dude. I was going to say happy birthday to you as well, but it's not yours. Bless you, man. Right. Brian, take it away.
But it doesn't matter. The point is, if we just take it as read, whatever rubbish they want to talk about or claims they want to make concerning this photograph, as in observation, position, and elevation, this is further and higher for definite, right? So you can see that the top of the mountain, I don't know where the top of Dale Craig is, it could be up here because I can't see it with the cloud. But the point being is that it's way higher than the top of the tower, right? So what's changed? Is it because the person got further away? No, it's not directly just because the person is further away. Obviously, it's a different person, but it's not because the person's further away. It's because they've rose up in elevation. So their angle their angle of
really not hard. It's they're not further. That's it. It depends where you are. Location is going to make a difference on what you see.
View to the top of the mountain. It's not being occulted in any way by the tower, right? So they can see the tower and the top of the mountain, right, or at least the top of some of the mountains, and it's obvious that the tower is way lower, right? So I just zoom in a second just to show, right?
Thanks, Jeff. I thought you'd already said it anyway. Thanks, brother. Bless you, man. Bless you. But technically, I'm 49 till 11:57 tonight, so I get 3 minutes of a birthday. Very, very unfair. How rude is it of my mum and dad to conceive me at such a time that I would be born at 11:57 on 7th of July? They're out of order, giving me a 3-minute birthday. Out of order.
There you have it. Right. So just so you can see, the top of the mountain's up here somewhere. Point being is that all this is higher than the tower, as is in reality. On a globe, sorry, I shouldn't have got rid of that line. Right. On a globe, that is going to be further down because it's going to be lower. You will see more from a higher elevation on a globe or a flat plane.
Absolutely.
But this mountain cannot go up. It can only go down in the distance, especially from a further distance, right? You can see more from higher elevation, right? As in you see more 3D, as in you see like this hill here, these hills that go over here down to what's the name of the place? Boris. Is it Boris? I can't remember the name of the place, but it
shouldn't see the whole mountain over 100 miles. You shouldn't see that. Yeah, I get you.
It's down over here across the bay from Blackpool. Right? In this observation, they nearly look like they're part of the mountains, but because the person is higher, even though they're further away, you can see that they're obviously not. They're in the foreground of the mountains. Blah blah blah, and that's all involved in photographic occultation too. Right, that's all because they are also occulting your view of the mountain, changing your angle to the mountain, blah blah blah. Right, but point being is this mountain is obviously higher from further away and a higher elevation. That can't happen on a globe.
No.
If we're on a globe, that can't happen.
No.
But this is exactly what I state will happen, and it happens because of perspective. The only reason we're seeing this mountain appearing lower than the tower from this position is because of perspective. Right, so perspective doesn't exist in globe mathematics, in our curve maths.
Mike was saying those mountains are miles away from Blackpool. Yeah, they're quite far, aren't they? Quite far. What, about 50 miles or something?
There's only our curve or nothing else. Right, perspective is one of the things that was hijacked right by our curve mathematics. So that's one of the things they must hijack. The main thing they must hijack is perspective, but also they hijacked.
Jeff says no mountains over 2,000 feet in England. It's mad, isn't it? Because to be classed as a mountain, it needs to be 1,000 feet, doesn't it? So 2,000 feet. I mean, we haven't got the biggest mountain in the UK. But, is Ben Nevis not over 2,000 feet? I know it's not England, but
some other things. But the point being is that, right, if we were on a globe, then geometrically, that mountain, the top of that mountain can only be down here somewhere. Right? It has to be lower than this, right, from that distance. Even though the person's higher up, it has to be lower. So let's go on to another one, right? This is another one taken from the same top of
Ben, yeah, I know it's not England. I did say that, Jeff. I did say it's not England. Like, it's obviously because I'm from Scotland, but it's 4,413 feet. So it's it's the biggest in the UK. At least we've got something big in Scotland. Yeah, but yeah, 4,413 feet. I blame everything on gravity. So you should. Gravity's a killer, man. Gravity's a killer. It keeps like you jump up, it pulls you back to the ground. You know, you can hurt yourself with that with gravity. You know, scary stuff. Gravity.
This photograph here, that it's visual occultation is what's causing this, right? And it was obviously ignored, but this proves it, because when you go to Liverpool, which is further away, now this is from a higher elevation. Now we don't know what the actual correct elevation was here. We only know a claim, so we have. But it doesn't matter. The point is, if we just take it as read, whatever rubbish they want to talk about or claims they want to make concerning this photograph, as in observation, position, and elevation, this is further and higher for definite, right? So you can see that the top of the mountain, I don't know where the top of Dale Craig is. It could be up here because I can't see it with the cloud. But the point being is that it's way higher than the top of it.
It's like super glue. Yeah, super glue, like magic super glue. Hey, no problem, Michael. Bless, man. Thanks for showing up, dude. Love you, man. Love you.
Right. So what's changed? Is it because the person got further away? No, it's not directly just because the person is further away. Obviously, it's a different person, but it's not because the person's further away. It's because they've rose up.
Come back a bit.
In a hill here, these hills that go over here down to what's the name of the place? Or curve or nothing else, right? Perspective is one of the things that was hijacked, right, by our curve, mathematics. So that's what one of the things they must hijack. The main thing they must hijack is perspective, but also they hijack some other things. But the point being is that, right, if we were on a globe, then geometrically, that mountain, the top of that mountain can only be down here somewhere, right?
You're right, dude. You're right. That sky's brilliant, man. That sky, I like that sky. I think that's cool. Very cool. Gravity, stay the hell away from me. Twice as much ain't twice as good. John Mayer. Nice. I like that. I've never heard that before.
It has to be lower than this, right, from that distance. Even though the person's higher up, it has to be lower. So let's go on to another one, right? This is another one taken from the same top of the Liverpool Cathedral. So I'll just zoom in a bit, as you can see. Right, sorry now. Right. Now, once again, there's a lot of cloud cover. So this is Dale Craig over here. I'm pretty sure from the cathedral, Dale Craig is slightly to the right. And if I just get another line here, right? As you can see, there's the top of the tower and the top of the...
Hey, Tiggy, how you doing, man?
Oh, dude, they changed my schedule. They do this every once in a while. I got a whole other hour. I was getting ready to walk out.
Oh.
No doubt.
I just wanted to say something about Bill Bell's comment about the distance to the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. What does that have to do with anything at all?
It doesn't. It doesn't at all. I mean, if we were on a globe, yeah, he's right. Yeah, there's less distance at the Tropic Capricorn and Tropic Cancer than there is at the equator, obviously, if it was a globe. But
yeah,
do you know something? It's not a globe.
No, the circuit of the sun, I don't think you can actually physically put a radius on it from the ground. Yeah.
No, of course not.
They think it's a physical place there, and pretty sure there is a physical thing there, but at that angle and the distance to the sun, there's no way to get an exact measurement, man.
No way to measure that.
Do you think the sun's physical? Got a physical? Do you think it's got substance like you can touch?
I don't know. I can't. But what
it's
I've
hard
seen
to know with the sun. It's hard to know with the sun, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think with the moon. No, I don't think you could. So, but I just presume because of the moon, I would think you couldn't touch because I don't think it's solid. I don't think it's physical. So I just assume that maybe the sun's the same like that because God made him at the same time. But it doesn't mean they're exactly the same, is it? Because they do different things, you know. So
Well, I'm just thinking of the angle you get from the equator when you're looking at the sun for a measurement, and if are the distances to the Tropic of Capricorn and Tropic of Cancer even further out than the sun at the equator? No,
it's not relevant.
I'm going to look into it. I'm going to do
think
it.
the claim
on
is
my
that
stream.
they're like 33 degrees each way, but it's like arc angles. So like the actual distance, I don't think it can be measured.
See, that's a good point. That's a good point. Enoch says the sun is spirit. It's a point.
Yeah.
It's a point.
I'm gonna throw that on my next stream. I want to look into what their narrative is of why, you know, and I'm gonna actually look at the evidence. Like
Did you hear what I was going to do? I was looking. We was talking about Behind the Curve, and I went to Netflix to see if it's there, but it's not there. But it's actually on Prime. I've got it on Prime. Right.
Gotcha.
So yeah, obviously we know it's bullshit. But I thought it'd be good to review it. Obviously, I can't do it on YouTube because of copyright, but I can do it on Rumble. So I could do it maybe one night in the weekend, and we'll do a topic on YouTube for an hour or so, and then go and review. I mean, I can't remember how long it is, but it may take 2 days. But go and review it, the full thing, the full Behind the Curve, and see how. Because a lot of people were fooled by that. A lot of people
oh yeah,
you know what I mean, really believed it, sort of thing. So it'd be good to review it and see how silly it really bloody is. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah, I got a lot of rebuttal from people. Like there were a whole bunch of people who were selling cell phones at Walmart, the salespeople, and I was talking to them about flat Earth, and they brought that up, and they just blew me off after that. Oh, I watched Behind the Curve.
Going out witnessing for flat Earth, and you get shunned, totally shunned.
I had a guy try to like tell me he watched Behind the Curve, and then when I started showing him the details in the movie, he was like, "Oh crap!" Like when you see that when they go out with that sign and it like starts to compress, and it's got like the red and white lines or whatever on it. But you notice that the bottom line, like they try to make it look like I think it's like red, white, red, white, red, white, and you think there's a red at the bottom, and they're like, "Oh, see, the bottom line disappeared," but it didn't disappear because the bottom line wasn't red; it was white, and you can still see it. There's so many things in that movie that were like just so misconstrued and like mis-explained. Like,
yeah,
man. It's easily debunkable.
Yeah, which I think that's why they did that whole thing, was just to make people ask questions and think that we're stupid in the process.
Right. Yeah. Well, they tried to use the optical illusions to make you feel dumb.
Yeah,
and that's all it was optical illusions.
Like a little kid.
Yeah.
Jeff said last time he went to Blackpool in 1983, I don't remember any mountains. I only went to Blackpool once. I don't remember mountains, but I was only there once, and I was carol singing. It was while I was in rehab. It was carol singing for charity, making money in that, you know.
Well, they're like 50 miles out of town, aren't they, PJ?
Sorry?
The mountains are like 50 miles.
Apparently, I mean, so they say. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I would say so about that. Hey, Luke, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Welcome to my birthday stream. And we'll be heading over to Rumble soon. Well, right now, but soon, just to go and listen to some music, watch some music videos or something, because I can't do that over here. But yeah, let's see what Brian's saying.
Craig is up here somewhere. Now, this is exactly what we'd expect to see and what you will see in reality, because this is what you will see over a horizontal plane of reference, with vertical heights above and below that horizontal plane of reference, that plane of reference being mean sea level, and that mean sea level being the flat Earth we speak of. So there is no arguing with this. This is what we can't see. This can't be a globe. We can't get further away and the mountain be bigger. Do you know what I mean? The whole point of our curve maths is that you get further away and the mountain will go further down. No matter how high, you can go up high in the air, but if you take in the distance and the height, that mountain must be only about here, right? If I just going to get a line for the right, that mountain, right, is about there, right? That's where that mountain can be, and that's excluding, obviously, not adding in angular size change of the visible part above our curve. Because that doesn't exist. But now and again, I will do that just to show how ridiculous it is. If I added an angular size change with that, the mountain would be off there. Maybe you wouldn't even see it at all. But the point being is that it'll be down lower, even though it's from a higher elevation. It's because it's from a further distance, right? So there's no, all this is just doesn't fit a globe. It's all completely wrong. And I'm going to show it.
What's that, babe? You put a link in for your updated community post. Vicky's put a link in for updated community post.
I'm gonna go with this, PJ. Now listen, the mountain behind it, like one of those mountains, is probably like 5 times the size of Blackpool itself.
Well, Blackpool Tower, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
the little community there, the whole town. Yeah, the mountain.
Yeah.
That's a long way away, dude. That's 50 miles at least. That's why you wouldn't see it while you're there. But,
I think you said it's 57 miles.
Yeah.
So what is it, babe? What is your community post?
This makes me want to go climb a mountain.
All right, okay. You're just letting people know why you were. I get you, babe. Let me just. Truth is truth. Hold on, let me just. Why can't I hide in there? Oh, I'm trying to click in that I'd reply, but it's a bloody snapshot. Why can't? Oh, right down here. Right, got it. 2 seconds.
Just 2 secs.
Yeah, that's it. 2 secs. Done.
I think what needs to be done with the Tropic of Capricorn and Cancer, like Sea Lightning and Terra, they actually contacted people in India to get where the sun and the moon are in their observation.
They're doing some good stuff that way. Yeah, because they were saying to me, if I knew somebody in New Zealand, you know what I mean, we could compare, because New Zealand apparently shares an hour of sun the same as me. And I'm a long way away from New Zealand. You know what I mean? Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, Brian.
All in a second. So here we are, as I said again, totally not fitting a globe, fitting a flat earth, as it can only fit, because we live on a flat earth. There is no globe, there is no sphere, there is no heliocentric outer space. None of these things exist. So there is no.
The only thing that's heliocentric is the religion that believes in it, because it's only a belief, and it's sent from the devil. So yeah, it's a religion. Heliocentric. It doesn't exist because we're flat, but it exists as a religion, as a cult.
For gravity or general relativity or any rest, it's all rubbish. And there is only the flat, stationary, enclosed, self-automated dynamic system that we actually do live in, and was created by a creator who also created us and whatever else.
That's true. There's so much about our realm we don't understand. We can speculate. Unfortunately, when anyone gets really close to the absolute truth, they're shut down or get paid to be a Jaren. Laughing my buttocks off. Nah, true, bro. True. 100%.
But obviously, we have people on the opposing side who want to be dishonest and then try and character assassinate us when they're being straight out dishonest. So it's hard to deal with dishonesty. Everyone knows that. Even dishonest people know that. So let's go on to the next photograph. All right. So this is again from the Liverpool Cathedral. Right. So as far as I know, this is again from the Liverpool Cathedral. So I'm just going to zoom in, right? And some of these are a little bit pixelated, a little bit old.
Bazza says this guy sounds like Chris O'Dowd. I don't know who that is. Yeah, what you don't
Neither do I.
know Brian. You don't know Brian's logic, Lazar. I thought you would have known Brian's logic. I thought you would have known about him. He's always in Nathan Oakley's. Is he still? He still goes to Nathan's, obviously.
Yeah, he does. He's still on there.
yeah.
He's helping him with the book too. But
cool.
The cool thing about Brian, his father was a surveyor. Old school.
Good.
Yeah.
Old
So that's
school.
where he gets his math and all this calculations from. He learned it from old surveying.
Right.
From his, I think it was his stepdad. Yeah.
Right. I'll get his link just to get. You should sub to him, bro. You should sub to him. I haven't liked this yet. Like you like. I lost the sub. It's Ryan. Ryan. Unsubbed. Absolutely. Right. That's the link for Brian's Logic Bazaar if you want to sub to him. Good. He's a good boy, man. He knows his stuff. He knows he's clever. Well, clever. He really does know his stuff. He knows how to explain it as well. He does babble on a bit, but he knows how to explain it.
But you can see, I'll just zoom out a little bit just because that take away the pixelation. Actually, yeah, it's a bit too pixelated. It's easier from back here. And once again, we have the tower here and Dale Craig up here, right? And they're up there. So once again, now obviously there's different cameras they're using, and different cameras will give you different observations. That's another thing about this. Like a different camera will give you a different observation as well from that wherever position the photographer was in. It depends on the focal length of the camera and other things that come into play. My mouse is gone. Funny on me. Connection lost. Sorry, let's get this back. It does that now and again. So these things do come into play and they are important. But obviously, when you're completely dishonest, like these people here, then you must ignore all those kind of things and just be straight out dishonest. So here's the top of the hill.
You're already subbed. Got you.
Or here's Dale Craig, right? Dale Craig will be down here somewhere if the Earth was a globe, right? There'd be no way around it. It'd have to be way down here. And if, right, it's even hard to even say where it will be because the Earth's just not a globe.
Also, it would be leaning away. And it would be detectable. It would be probably detectable at that distance. You know, definitely.
Yeah. I just looked up the mainstream, like the distance to the tropics. They can't give me a simple answer. And I'm reading through it now, but it's horrible, dude.
No doubt.
Globe, you know what I mean? We can't lend ourselves to this rubbish. It's just not a globe, end of story. You know what I mean? We've known this for years. I've known it for years. 10 years, not a globe. I mean, I don't know why it takes so many of these people on our opposing side. Like, even after 10 years, they're not getting it. But what can you do? We're dealing with people who obviously, want to cheer on this kind of rubbish, which is obviously in 180 degrees opposing the geometry of a sphere. But hey, look, what can you do? That's what we're dealing with. So,
Muppet view.
Then we have this photograph. Now, this is not from the top of the Liverpool Cathedral. This is from the top of, I'm just going to show here. 1 second. Sorry, I need the other one.
Yeah, I'll share this thing with you,
excuse me.
PJ. I'll put a link in the chat.
No.
They calculate the distance to the tropics.
Oh, so they do that. Well, they would have to.
Yeah, calculated.
They can't measure in it. They can't measure shit.
No, they don't measure anything.
Of course not.
This one. This is from. Sorry, I don't want to do that. This was viewed from the roof of Beetham West in 2007. Beetham West is it's an apartment block, pretty upscale, I think, apartment block just near the docks in Liverpool. Now, the reason I'm using this photograph and not one of the ones from the Liverpool Cathedral, and I'll go back to that in a second. That's just when it was in 2007, July 31st or something. Or sorry, in 2007. It was uploaded in 2018 or whatever, right? I don't know if it's anything to do with this man here, so I'm not going to put it on him. This is some of the details of this photograph. The reason I'm using this photograph and not one of these, right, is right, is because, or this one, which looks really good, is because the Liverpool Cathedral has two elevations. One is 115 meters and one is 55 meters. Now, I'm not sure which one. It looks like the photographs were possibly taken from the 55-meter one. I'm not sure. But the point being is that the Liverpool Cathedral, because it has two different elevations, I didn't know which one to use, right? And so instead I used this Beetham West, right? Beetham West Tower, apartment block tower in Liverpool, which is actually more in line with the Dow Craig and the Blackpool Tower. And it's 105 meters high, which is 344.4 something feet, 344.5 feet.
It's only a shame. It's amusing with all the knowledge NASA, etc., claim to have, that when you ask nitty-gritty questions, you won't get an exact answer. Yeah, absolutely. You won't get an exact answer because they haven't got the answer.
You get convoluted horse crap is what you get.
Exactly. They can't have an answer. They can have excuses, no reasons, but no answers. You'll never get a straight answer because you can't give you a straight answer.
I think Eric Dubay made a video about that called "Never a Straight Answer."
Yeah, never a straight
Never
answer.
a straight answer. Yeah, of course.
Just saying. I'm not getting it.
That's what it is. It's 105 meters. So it would be 10 meters lower than the Liverpool Cathedral's highest point. But as I said, I don't know if people were taking the observation from there because it looks like you can't get up onto there. It was possibly taking it from the roof, which is 55 meters. So I'm using this one instead. Now, this is from 2007. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show, right? And I'll show this model out in a second.
Oh, shit.
So here is the top of Blackpool Tower. Here is the top of Dow Craig. Right? Now I'm going to show this now in GeoGebra on a globe, right? What it's going to be. And I'm going to use the same geometry as Meadowbank. So there's no argument. I'm using the correct geometry. Unlike, this person who's not using the correct geometry, who's trying to be dishonest and have a load of people in these comments and liking these videos and pumping them up when the guy is completely dishonest. He's a liar, right? He's trying to deceive people there, right, who don't know any better. So I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to be honest because honest is the only way to go.
Absolutely.
As I always am. So here you can see once again, just as I stated concerning perspective, when you rise higher, the background object, if will appear to rise up and the foreground object will appear to go down. Now, if the background object is bigger than the foreground object, depending on its distance, right, it will, if you rise up, it actually will rise above the foreground object. Just like you see.
So I've got something quickly to show. I didn't notice it until now. I don't know when it was put in. I ain't got a clue when it was put in. So, there we are. Thank you. Godzilla over on the Rumble side. Thank you for your $5 rant. Happy B-Day, PJ. Happy birthday, PJ. Thank you, Godzilla. Bless you, man. I didn't see it. I haven't kept an eye on Rumble because usually there's nobody in Rumble until we go over and do movies or music or whatever. But thank you, Godzilla. Bless you. I don't see you in the YouTube chat. Are you? Maybe you were just over Rumble when you had to go. I don't see you in YouTube. But I don't know when you put it in, but I've only just noticed it, Godzilla. Bless you, brother. Bless you, man. You're a darling, mate. You're a darling.
With a name like Godzilla, you got to be a darling, don't you?
Yeah, of course. A darling, mate. A darling. Nice one, bro. Thank you. Ah, no. Wrong. Idiot. Huh.
In drone footage, when it goes straight up, suddenly it's basically like what the horizon appears to rise up with the camera. It's kind of a little bit like that, right? So the horizon can appear down here, let's just say, and you rise up, and we remove the mountain, let's just say this is the horizon. And as you rise up, suddenly the horizon appears to rise up. Now, it's not really rising up, it's only an appearance, purely a perspective issue, whatever. Now, I'm not making any claims about what the horizon is, I'm just saying that it's purely a perspective issue. And obviously, optics come into what the horizon is. I'm just saying that for me, the horizon is just as a little sidebar, is a bit of a mystery. It's a little bit like the celestial bodies. It kind of does things sometimes that are bizarre. So it's a little bit of a mystery, but we do know optics are directly involved in the creation of it. So as you rise up, if you're down on the ground level, the horizon is going to appear like this. As you rise up in the air straight up, the horizon is going to appear to rise, and it's going to stretch out further. So before you know it, it's nearly like the tower will appear flattened nearly to the rest of the land, and the horizon will have appeared to rise up above the tower. You can see this in drone footage and helicopter footage of Chicago.
I like that. I like that. You never had that. Not say it's funny. Not say never had a contingency. Wow, it's not coming out of my mouth. A contingency plan.
Yeah. I got a question for you. You remember Ranty and the drones? Whatever happened to his drone?
Yeah, I know. I was just talking about Ranty like before you come in about half an hour ago. Yeah, what was that about the drone?
Yeah, didn't he have a drone? Didn't he get one? I thought they did a GoFundMe and they gave him a drone, or was that a camera?
Maybe I can't remember that, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Right, and this is a tangent to that, right? So I have two circles, right? 13959 and 13959 plus 344.5 feet or 0.4 whatever feet, right? So I have two circles, and I have this purple line is depicting, I think that's the tangent, right? To that second circle, right? So first of all, I'm going to go to Blackpool Tower. Right,
go for it.
Oh, sorry, Blackpool Tower, which is 28 miles away from Beetham West. So this would be Beetham West here, 105 meters, right? The roof of Beetham West Tower in Liverpool. You can go and see it. It's a big tower block. And this is Blackpool Tower. So a person would be looking on a globe over the top of Blackpool Tower, right? From a tangent, right? There's the second circle, more or less. But a person would be looking, as you can see, that'll be 344 feet. This is about 550 off of sea level, right? Blackpool Tower. Here you can see someone would be looking on a globe over the top of Blackpool Tower, right? That would be happening. You'd understand that. Just pay attention here. As you can see, I'm just going to go in a bit, right? Pay attention here. 6041, right? Straight line across, 6041. As you can see, the M, which is the top of Blackpool Tower, is obviously above that. It's at almost 604, 6041, 604.9. So sorry, this is going up the way. But the point is that just pay attention to this 6041, right? So as you can see, that tangent to that second circle is above what would be the Blackpool Tower on a globe. And if we come back out a bit, that's 28 miles, right? As I have shown there. Then we have from Beetham West to the Dale Craig, right, which is 66.5 miles, right?
Right, there you go.
Now we're going to zoom in here, right? Now, oops, this is could do without that. Sorry, just at the crescendo. So if you come in here, right, as you can see, 6041 is above what will be the top of Dale Craig, right? Well above it, right? So the point being is that the line of sight is below, or sorry, is well above the top of Dale Craig on a globe. I'm using orthographic globe or curve mathematics. I'm using.
How you doing, Luke?
Evening, mate.
How you doing? You good?
Yeah, good. Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. Bless you, man. Bless you. Technically, it makes my birthday at 11:57 p.m. tonight. So technically I've got 3 minutes birthday. How inconsiderate of my mommy. But yeah, no, thank you, bro. Thank you. 49, not too old. Not too old. How you doing?
Yeah, it's
Oh, hold on.
I'm
yeah.
51. I'm 51 now.
You are. We're only a couple of years apart. I'm 50 next year. Like the thing is, I've lived in the last I've lived in 2 centuries. I'm 50 next year, and I've lived in 70 decades. Isn't that weird? I'm 50 next year, but I have been in 7 decades.
Wow.
Wow. And in 2 centuries. Mad. Right,
I'm gonna start calling you Marty McFly.
Why not? Sorry, I'm just clipping something. Thanks, Matthew. I'm just going to get that sorted so I can show it. Right. Where's my WhatsApp gone? He's going to talk.
Yeah, I was just looking into the distance to the tropics. There's no way they can be the same from Polaris. You follow? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think so. Yeah, looking at even like a Gleason's map and a globe, like it doesn't seem like that those degrees would match up.
No. Matter of fact, that needs to be redone, like the degree, so you can get an actual distance to it. You know what I'm saying?
But even a degree wouldn't give you a distance; it would just give you an observation. It would just be.
No, but on a latitude, you'd have to redo the whole degree system in order to get a distance. To it. Yeah. That's why they did it like that. I'm pretty sure. That's what it seems like. It's an intentional lie.
Thank you, mentally divergent Matt. Bless your mind for your $10.
You didn't have to share that, brother. You didn't have to share that.
No, I always do. If I get it, if I can clip it, if I can screen clip that, I always share it. Happy birthday, brother. Cheers, brother.
Hey, PJ, you should have more birthdays. You get richer faster.
And older faster. So, bless you for your rant over and rumble. Nice one, Matt.
I love you, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. You too. Bless you. Right. Let's see what Ryan is saying in the last 5 minutes. Then over to Rumble for some music. Any music you want, if you're coming.
Hey, let's listen to Gravity by John Mayer.
Where did we go? There we are. Right. Go, Brian.
In divergent zeniths, right? Not vertical, parallel verticals, or horizontals. I'm using a straight line from that point of the observer, which would be directly straight from them as a tangent. And as you can see, it's above the top of Dale Craig and the tower, right? So there you have it. That is exactly proof of that. So the tower would be higher, way higher than Dale Craig, using the geometry of the globe here, and from the top of Beetham West, right? There's no if, buts, or maybes about that. When we come back to this photograph, obviously it's not. The mountain is obviously higher than the tower, as it should be over a flat plane. It's obviously perspective. It's obvious that the reason it appears lower here is because of the elevation of the observer. When the observer rises up in elevation, suddenly the mountain appears to rise up. Even though they're further away, it appears to rise up above the top of the tower, and the tower appears to go down below the top of the mountain. Right, as is shown in all these images, right? And from Beetham West, as I've just demonstrated, I'll zoom in to show you. It's 2007, so it's a bit pixelated. But as you can see, there's no way around this. There is the top of the tower. There is Dale Craig. There's no if, buts, or maybes. Like, the earth is flat. You know what I mean? And this is purely perspective. And the very people that want to attack us and, you know, and promote something that outright denies perspective,
false narratives,
then like they try to sometimes add it in when it suits them. But in here, there's no perspective. Like here, there's no perspective going on here of any kind. You can't, because it's orthographic. You can't show perspective orthographically. You know, you can change the angular size. You can bring these down to their angular sizes and different things like that. But that's the best you can do from an orthographic point of view. You cannot see anything from this in this way, as in you can't replicate a photograph. Sorry, you can't replicate this photograph from that point of view, from an orthographic point of view, because we don't view things orthographically. As I've asked many borders, give me a link to where on eBay or Amazon or wherever it is, right, Timo, where I can buy orthographic binoculars. You can't. They don't exist. We don't do things orthographically. So this is a complete fraud. I've shown it's a complete fraud. I've shown through Metabunk it's a complete fraud. I've shown that these people are promoting rubbish and lies, and they're knowingly doing it, because I know this guy. You can go into his channel and you can see many videos in there. Now, there's a lot of dishonesty in there. But you will see from his channel, go back through his videos, and you will see that he definitely understands that there is diverging zeniths from the center of the globe. Right? He definitely understands that. So him trying to show that orthographically and show parallel zeniths and a horizontal plane of reference is so disgustingly dishonest, when it's actually like this with divergent zeniths. Here, I'll just, as you can see, I'll just go with it, right? They're all diverging from the center, right? If you want to make everything is diverging from the center, that's why these are arc lengths, right? These 28 miles and 66.5. I've shown it correctly. I've shown that shown that this photograph and all the others, they only work on a flat earth. They can only ever work on a flat earth. This proves what I said concerning perspective. I could have done this years ago, because I saw some of these years ago when the photograph first came out. But now I'm actually going in a bit in a different direction towards the photograph, and I'm doing more than what I'm doing here. But I don't even need to do it, do I? Why do I even need to do anymore? I don't. If you're honest, if you're able to accept reality, there's no need to do anymore.
Exactly.
This is it. It's flat in the story. The earth is flat in the story.
Right.
Thanks for watching.
That's right. Nice one, Brian. Nice one. Yeah, earth is flat. End of story. Simple as.
Oh, but hang on. What about the sun in Antarctica?
Show me.
Come on.
Sun in Antarctica. There's plenty of sun in Antarctica, but is there a 24-hour one? No.
The deeper I look into
I
these
don't know, but
tropics,
if there is one, it must be a globe.
Well, it must be. Dude,
I'm looking into the tropics of Capricorn and Cancer. There's a whole industry built around these points, and they got a couple of satire like maps based on tricks. It literally says this in plain English. Yeah.
No doubt. That's what I'm saying. They put everything in plain sight.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. That's what they got to do. Right, guys, we'll head over to Rumble now. Do some music for about an hour. Then Flats will be on at 8 for me. So it's 6 p.m. for me now. Well, 6:05. So can't believe I fell asleep in my stream last night. Unbelievable. The Rumble must have turned it off, because I didn't turn it off. So Rumble must have done it. Maybe if there's no action, for a certain length of time, but you're still live. Maybe if nothing's going on, maybe it's an automatic thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, bless you guys. Thanks for being here. I'll put the Rumble link in for you. Sorry, Luke, you got to say something to somebody.
I was just going to say you can't give it to Roger anymore. I don't know if Roger's fallen asleep on his own stream.
No, he falls asleep in my stream. I don't know if he falls asleep in his own. I fall asleep in my own. Not often. Usually I'm awake all night, but this time I just dropped and Roger phoned me. I didn't even hear it. The night before when he phoned, I heard it, but I wasn't asleep on the stream. I was just late for the stream because I fell asleep. Usually I try and get an hour's nap before I stream sometimes, at night time, but it doesn't happen half the time. You know what I mean?
You got to see this, PJ. Let me share it with you right quick.
Go on then.
See, make sure I got the right one. Yeah, which one is it? Here it is. This came out of India.
Okay.
But there's a marker there where they're going over the Tropic of Cancer. So they're like checkpoints and stuff.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
There's more. There's a lot more. You dig through it, you'll find it.
Wow. Is that the link you put in? Is it? Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. Got you.
Weird.
No.
Why would they do that? I don't know.
Just to let you know. Right.
There's going to be more to it, I'm sure.
Aye, gosh.
Let's go down another rabbit hole.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is because I can't do it on YouTube, Behind the Curve is on Prime. I thought it'd be on Netflix. That's when it came out, but it's not. It's on Prime, and I've got it. So I've got to review it on Rumble because I can't do it on YouTube. Not now, obviously. Just going over for music now, but yeah, I'll do it sometime, maybe the weekend, whatever. What's up, Baz? Our vape. What's our vape? What's up now? Absolutely, bro. Right, Harry Mack. Do you know something? No, I'll play Harry Mack next. But we spoke so much about Jaren earlier. Why don't I do
What was the Jaren topic?
Oh, it was just everything about him being his shell, about what he says now compared to what he said before. 10 years as a flat earther, and all them people supporting him, and he just slagged them off and all that. It's his flat earth going nowhere, but it was those flat earthers that got him his status, got him what he needed. You know what I mean? Bought his merch, give him money, and then he just said piss off to him, didn't he? Yeah, no, just
he literally called me a dumbass, in a damn I messaged him after all this crap happened, and he basically told me I was dumbass. I was listening to ramblings of an old man,
That's
and
right.
that I didn't know how to think.
That's right. I remember you said that.
And
that's his MO though. That's all he's
and
got.
dude, I thought me and Jaren were actually kind of friends a little bit. I actually thought we were kind of friends because we would speak in private messages and whatnot. And that dude, I'm telling you that it was a mind shock.
For a fool, man. Dude,
Yeah,
dude, it was a mind shock. It was a mind shock to me because
That's
I thought he was really genuine.
Yeah, well, he certainly wasn't that, and I'm glad you found out.
Oh yeah, me too.
Right. Well, that's it. Truth prevails. Truth prevails, bro. Right, we'll play this one. Crypto King, Mr. Chezik.
Just got back from Antarctica, spent 3 days in the snow to see the 24-hour sun with some good friends I know. There's Duffy and McKeegan, there's Whitsett and McToon, and all but one will cling to us. We landed on the moon, but Jared Campanella He's the crypto king of truth. Spent many years promoting flat earth back in his youth. But now he's with the Globers, 'cause that's where the cash is at. And now he couldn't give a damn if Earth is round or flat. There's lots of things to sell you on the Jeranism sites. A 15-minute consultation with him talking shites. Or dine with him in Austin and bring 12 of your best friends. Now he's the happy Glober with the grift that never ends. He's Gerald Campanella, he's the crypto king of truth. Spent many years promoting flat earth back in his youth. But now he's with the Globers, 'cause that's where the cash is at. And now he couldn't give a damn if Earth is round or flat.
Definitely brought up a valid point. He brought 12 friends. Doesn't it seem kind of cryptic, like a Last Supper kind of thing?
Definitely. I was going to say, Sunshine, yeah. A lot of people seem to have trouble with Rumble getting sometimes signing in and stuff like that. I've heard it before. Yeah, but yeah, if you make a new account or whatever, yeah, just come in, tell me your name so I know it's you, and I'll mod you up in that. But yeah, a lot of people have trouble, Sonny, for some reason, getting into Rumble. I've heard it a few times. Okay, a few times. Right, last one, Harry Mack. But yes, Mr. Chezik got that down to a T in that song. Got him down to a T. Harry Mack.
Like yeah.
Yes, exactly. Kind of like Judas. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Here you go.
Harry Mack, nice to meet you, Fatima.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Should we throw these headphones on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. How's your day going?
Good. How about yours?
Really good, really good. Just out here doing freestyles for people.
Okay, nice. This is my first time in Venice Beach, and I'm like shocked just looking at this area and this space and seeing how talented people are and creative are and kind of free-spirited.
Yes, yeah. It's an amazing place. It's an amazing place. Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada, Pakistani, but live in the Bay Area.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so from Toronto, Canada, yeah. Pakistani, you said, is your background.
Yes.
And you're currently in the Bay.
Yeah.
Nice. So what brings you down to LA?
I was here for a work trip, and I was just trying to get some coffee and I saw this and I really needed to go back to catch up my emails, but I'm like I'm mesmerized right now.
Oh, well, I'm honored. I'm honored. I'll try not to keep you from your work
Yeah.
for too long.
No.
But let's do something special. I want to do a freestyle for you.
Okay.
Are there any like words or topics that would be meaningful for you, for me to incorporate?
For sure, yeah. Few topics, just like what's going on in the world right now, in Gaza, Palestine, the genocide, the harm that's happening. There's no world peace at the moment. And
Right.
just seeing how we can bring more love with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super important. I love that. I love that. So we can talk about how there's war going on in the world. There's no peace. We want to cultivate more love. Okay. Let me find a beat here. Let's try this one right here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. Look, yeah. 1 2 1 2. Come on. Yeah, yeah. 1 2 1 2. Come on. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. Sometimes I wanna close my eyes. Sometimes I wanna plug my ears. Sometimes I don't know how to rise. Sometimes I'm flooded with fear. Sometimes I don't wanna celebrate. Sometimes I can't say cheers. Sometimes I wonder how long it takes. Like, tell me how many years before we finally open up our ears and learn how to listen. Yeah, before we stop fighting, swinging fists, causing mad collision. I look on the TV screen, I can't believe what I'm seeing. So many people in chains, nobody working to free them. So many people like me, walking around with so much privilege. Every day when I leave my house, that privilege I'm talking about, I live this. Hey, cause they see me walk by, no, nobody really wanna stop me. Cause they think I'm up to something fine, and they make judgments about us all probably. Yeah, tell me how can we come together, work on finding more peace? Yeah, how can we find a way to open up, breathe out, let all the hatred release? Yeah, why are we so focused on the ego? Why are we still fighting as people? Why are we still making bombs and weapons and dropping shit that's so lethal? Why do we hold people in cages? Sometimes I start to feel the rage. Then I recognize the anger in me is exactly what won't let us turn the page. Then I realize all of that fear, all the times I want to plug my ears, that's the opposite of what we need. Then I start to look in my mirror and I recognize change on the planet. It starts with this microcosm. Yeah, charity starts at home. Gotta refocus on that more often, cause we're so quick to judge. But first I gotta find self-love and gotta find a way to get rid of my demons and the voices inside of me that stay screaming. Yeah, maybe I can lead by example if I can really work on myself first. Yeah, can we rise tall in this moment or will humanity melt first? New territory is what I'm trying to explore, cause I can't believe in 2025 we still killing people in war. We still can't sit down and have a conversation. We still drop bombs, still leaders dominating, still got presidential people telling lies, still got people around the world that we say we despise. We can't open up, we can't have no dialogue, and we can't find truth. Yeah, so I start to feel like there ain't no way we can knock the hatred loose. When will we learn the lesson? When will I learn the lesson? When will we come together? If never, it's too depressing. Damn, when I be looking around, it's just so tricky to cope. So I dig deep inside of my heart and ask myself, how can we cope? Yeah, so many people around this world who have so much less than me. Then I read messages that say we can all manifest some peace, and I don't know if it's true. Will we suffer from devastation? I mean, it's easy for me to propose journaling and meditation when I live in my nice little home, in my nice little neighborhood. But when I look at people all around the earth, then it's more understood. Everybody has struggles. Some of those struggles are too deep for me to imagine. And I don't have the answers inside of my heart, but I still start to speak with a passion. Man, I don't know what I can do, but maybe through one little song, maybe if I put one smile on one face, that'll make a world with less wrong. And maybe that one little smile that I spread from one little rhyme that I did off the head will spread another smile to a whole nother child. And after that, it starts to go wild and it stretches out. Yo, could it be from one to another when I spit the free, that we can stretch through a melody to a future where we live hella free, to a future where people are allowed to be who they are and express it proud, to a place where everywhere is like Venice, where your full message you can send it, where you don't have to hold it inside, where we all get together and blend through mad vibes, where we recognize that it's the diversity that helps us all move forward with certainty, where we recognize that it's about coming together and forming a bond through love that is tougher than leather, and not about separation or nationalism, only some folks being trapped by the system. Yeah, can we find a way to bring people together and lift them up? Can we find a way to actually care? Cause it seems like people don't give a fuck. I said I don't got the answers, I will ask questions. A brighter future, what we manifesting. Yeah, every time I come off at the dome, I'm trying to hit y'all with a blessing. What?
That was awesome.
She didn't seem too blessed. She says that was awesome. Hurry up, babe. Oh no, she's done it. She's done it. Look. That's 4. What is 9 here?
Dude, I'm recommending you watch this Space Busters. They're doing their premiere right now. But when you get a chance, dude, they're making excellent points, dude.
Like Space Busters. Yeah. I'm going to watch music. Well, watch music. Listen to music and watch videos.
You can watch music.
How come that doesn't come through, babe? It's not come through in here. Oh, it has. It has. There you go. It's for you, Matt. Mentally divergent, Matt. Are you reading it? What? Mentally divergent? Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can hear me, babe. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mic was off.
All right,
my
there
mic
you go.
was off.
That's from Vicky to you.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be on there. I'm gonna try to be there. Sorry, I've been really busy lately. I've been wanting to hop on the last few weeks, but Vicky, I think what you're doing is amazing. It has really helped me a lot. I've been having some deep conversations with my sister, and just talking about how I have the same thing where I get depressed where if I don't get up and start moving during the day,
Yeah.
I do find myself like kind of getting stuck in one spot and not really cleaning up after myself, and it doesn't get like too messy, but it's just like lack of motivation and stuff like that. So I do experience that.
I get lack of motivation a lot, man.
But also I've been going out with my sister a lot lately and hanging out with her and spending time with like a bunch of kids. I've met a new girl and she's got 4 kids, and I've been spending a lot of time with her kids, and it that seems to be like helping me like motivate. Just like trying to put myself in a better like mindset. But we'll talk about that later. This is your birthday, PJ. Happy birthday, brother.
That's all good. That's all good.
But Vicky,
Dude,
love you, and thank you.
Matt, that's got to take a lot of energy, though. Think about it. That'll wear you out.
It does. It does. It takes a lot of energy, but at the same time, it also gives me motivation. Like I don't know, man. Being around people, it's like I'm not really used to being around people so much, and it's like almost like I don't want to be around people. Just because it's hard to find like-minded people, but when you get into like a comfortable family situation, how you feel like you can open up to other people, and I've been putting myself in more situations like that lately, and I don't know.
It's good, man.
Like I said, it's a conversation for later.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'll put the Rumble link in again if you just want to come over. For Jax is like, I've got mad lags. I'm the only in here. I'm the only one here. There is like 6 people at the minute, but usually there's usually more viewers than there is people in live chat when it comes to Rumble in general. But here's a link because I'm going to cut the YouTube side off now because I can't play this music in YouTube. Or whatever you can put on. It doesn't just have to be music, but it's just for an hour before Flats comes on and that. Right, that's the Rumble link, guys. If you're coming over, I will see you there. If not, bless yous. Oh, hold on, this is all changed in here. I have to sort. Where is it at? They've changed the layout of Blimmin' StreamYard. Right, so it's that one. Right, cool. Right. Bless you guys. I'll see you over in Rumble. And if not, I will see you in Flats's. I'm not on tonight, obviously. I'll be on tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow night because Flats is day off. So tomorrow night. I don't know what the topics are yet. I haven't got a clue. I'll decide later. Yeah, bless you guys. Bless you. I'll see you in Rumble. I'll see you over there. Thanks for coming, guys. Here the Sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ta-da. Ta-da.